For people who are hoping for a professional stream tonight, I suggested go and watch some PC.
We've got
dudes.
a Scotsman in because it's fucking ruined.
This is two Englishmen and a Scotsman.
Get some culture in here.
I'm sure there's a joke there somewhere. But yes, we are here.
Deep frying chocolate bars, brilliant.
Deep fried chocolate bars. I tell you what, that is some crafty stuff, and then cheesy chips and stuff like that. I don't know.
No. The Canadians have got it right. Poutine's a damage.
That's why you're never going to see 50, Bernie. Never going to see it.
Why am I not going to see 50? I don't have cheesy chips. I'm just saying cheesy
Yeah,
chips.
but you like the way you kind of salivate over it, you know what I mean?
No, I'm more of a Big Mac fan or something like that, you know. Or cheesy pizzas, pepperoni pizzas, they're gorgeous. I love pepperoni pizzas.
Yeah, allow it.
You allow it, thank you.
Just about Domino's.
Yeah. Oh no, I don't like Domino's. I think Domino's is a rip-off. Pizza's the way to go. Domino's just feels like a pizza from just a normal crap takeaway shop. Not even that. I don't think they're even that good.
No, you have to make it right. You have to get it double decadence. Only way to go.
No, I must admit I'm more of a pizza fan. Oh, by the way, people, while we're just talking about pizzas, this is the quarter-final between Calcium Cass's
allegedly,
and Enarion Swedes by Glasshammer. It should be a great game. And we will talk about it, honestly, but we're just discussing Calcium Cass just before he went on as fired another cannon shot at Space Magic by saying, basically, I'm going to show you how to play Chaos. So, obviously, Space can't wait to see it. Obviously, and you know
obviously mortally wounded by that comment.
He's mortally wounded, and Rambo's basically sent the invitation out to Cass. If you ever want to win a championship, son, come and watch my Nagel. So everyone seems to be giving lovely tips out. One thing for definite though, it should be a great game. I've got a great cast with me. We've got Rambo, we've got obviously Space. It's going to be crazy, and the good thing for Space, though, is these two guys play pretty solid, so we shouldn't be seeing any crazy, terrible plays. So, you know, I think Space's sanity...
I'll be honest, I've done Christmas shopping today. I almost bought a gun. So I cannot deal with it. So I'm in a great mood.
He's on the brink.
He's on the brink. I'm on the brink. Like... somebody's going to die. Life is 2 dice in the uphill and rolling double pounds constantly, Rambo, and I'm fucking livid about it.
And the great thing is, what did I do to make him even more happier? I brought his nemesis, Rambo, into the stream. So Space is absolutely loving it, you know?
I mean, like, he's not my nemesis, but just people keep making him out to be my nemesis.
That's not what we was told.
I mean,
the man who's beat me like 2 games ever in fantasy, but about the only problem is those 2 games are the only game that anybody's ever seen.
Hey, I got a draw once.
Yeah, exactly. And the fact that you're saying that sentence irritates me even more. Because that's what you're bragging about if it weren't for those 2 games.
But to be fair, though, you know, people sometimes just tune in for the games what matter, what are the playoffs, and if they see that, they've seen him play you twice and beat you twice, so you can understand people might think...
So that means, like, next season everybody can tip him as the favourite. Because stop fucking tipping me at it, you cunt. Because I ain't gonna win shit. Obviously.
Well, you know, show some serious inability to play and then people will be less inclined to choose you. Like, go with my method, I have no clue what I'm doing, I just hit things. Over people, hope for the best.
I mean, to be fair, Rambo plays it brilliantly because, like, he comes out, he didn't know to play it, but then he's won a championship and he's still in it now. He's in the semi-final, so I think he's been hustling everyone. That's what I think personally. Well, I still
maintain that somebody else is playing his playoff games.
Probably his wife.
Just somebody else.
Yeah, that's what we go with.
Chaos League back in the day. I'll say that's my training.
You played what?
Chaos League.
Oh, yeah, we're going back a bit there, aren't we? Crikey. Right.
Awesome.
I'll tell you what, so we don't get shouted at, we better have a look at these teams, shall we? Let's start with I Hate You All, Calcium Cass's team. He obviously beat me last game, although, you know, the misclick in overtime basically screwed himself, but hey.
I was looking at his team earlier today.
A win's a win. And, you know...
Has one of his Chaos Warriors died?
Yeah, I killed one of his Chaos Warriors. Yeah, as you do.
Oh.
So that
Solid
helped.
effort.
Yeah, well, I tried. But the problem is, when he was against me, it was a great matchup for him, and he should have won because of all the stuff he had. But this matchup, I'm not so sure. I mean, he's got more tackle than I thought. I only thought he had tackle. He's got 3.
Tackle pieces.
He's got
decent amount.
plenty of tackle.
Yeah.
And he's got the beast with the thing with tentacles. You'll make it out like it's going to be a bad matchup for Cass, and I don't think it necessarily is.
Not necessarily, as long as he plays smart. Like, if he keeps that Mino just locked in, like I use a Beast of Nurgle, just lock in 3 players or something, just leave it. You don't need to attack, you don't need to, pile on, just leave it standing, stop people moving.
I think the
If
key
he's got elves
for him,
moving, that ends him.
Yeah.
his key for him as well is he's got an agility for Sure Hands Chaos Warrior.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I
you're
noticed that, he's
gonna get struggle to get like a 1 dice on him with leap and stuff, let alone 2 dice. So it's not guaranteed that when he does his move, he's even gonna knock the ball out of his hands.
I tell you what, guys. I tell you what. I've seen that case build before. Agility 4, short hands, block, dodge.
Sure hands.
Where have I seen that before?
Missing some things.
Somewhere on the PS4, the Great White Shark. I think their main ball carrier is that type of guy. And to be honest,
I mean, that's his team, isn't it? That's his team.
No, I'm the Great White Shark on the PS4. He left for the Xbox.
Possibly get that team.
No, I got it. It's mine. But to be fair to him, it is a really good. They are really good pieces. People like I've got a friend Duran. He doesn't like it at all. He thinks it's a waste of space on a Case Warrior. But to me, strength 4. I mean, if these war dancers leaping in and he's got short hands as well, it's going to be hard to get the ball off him. A lot harder.
Well, I mean, it's powerful.
Yeah.
I like carrying balls with Nurgle Warriors if, there's a touchback or something, just because, foul appearance and toughness 4 just means you're unlikely to get taken down.
So are you two saying that this matchup isn't that bad for him and he should win this then? Is that what you're saying?
Oh, we've not looked at Glasshammer yet. We've looked at one team. You can't make assumptions on that.
Of course we can. Well, who invited this guy into our Blaze stream? He's too professional, this one, isn't he, Space? Too professional. We just wing it.
He's a proper cunt.
Oh, he isn't he? I tell you what.
I'm sorry, this is how the gentlemen play the blood of the bowl.
You're from Scotland. You
Get
can't be
out.
a gentleman from Scotland.
Get out.
I can't believe you've even tried to clear him. I tell you what.
He's already ruined
I just can't believe he even come up with that. I just can't believe it. I really can't believe he said he's... we're the English. We are, we're English. You're Scotland. You cannot be a gentleman. I can't believe that. I can't believe that. Filth was just come out of his mouth. Anyway, but we will. Now me and Space are ready.
Right,
we will now have a look at the Wood Elf team. Enarion Swedes, Glasshammer.
All 7 of them.
No.
All 7.
Just going Cassie's way.
See,
100%.
I asked you that a minute ago, and Space was like, it's going Cass's way, and you had to see another team to make that decision. That's why Space, he knows his stuff. He didn't need to see this.
Well, no, the thing is,
what there is
if he had an 11, I'd still think it's probably going to go Cass's way.
I think Glass wins this. I think Glass wins this.
Yeah.
Honestly,
I mean, the bonus is that the players he's got are all pretty much his best players, aren't they? He's still got his 2 war dancers. He's still got 2 decent catchers.
A tree
got
might
nice size
because it's just going to get clawed down.
I see. Would you? I suppose it wouldn't be saying much TV, but would you just sack your treeman because he's going to get absolutely minced after about 1 turn, isn't he?
Just keep
maybe
it on the off chance.
he is strength 6 though, so you can at least tie people up, and if Cass does get fascinated with him, it's a bit of a distraction.
Cass has got a strength 5 mighty blow claw warrior. He's just going to slap it down. I mean, I'm not too big of a fan of trees. And I would be looking at trying to save myself some cash, but then again, 70k for a brand new player, it's 90k difference. I think the way Glasshammer wins this if he's smart with his inducements. If he's smart with his inducements.
Yeah, well, what's the Wood Elf?
He's got 810.
70.
So
No, he hasn't, because his
70K.
things will.
Yes,
so
you had 280.
280 on there, so 1610. Yeah.
So and he's
Compared
got
to
90k.
Cass's what?
2000.
1610. 2,200. So it's
530.
He's gonna get a wizard.
And Duff gets bank as well.
Some bits.
He's got 90k in bank. What I
I'd
would
be
be using
tempted
if I could.
to add I'd be tempted to add Dordell in there.
Yeah, fresh
for an
breeze.
extra
Jordan's
player on
really
your
good.
bench if nothing
Jordan's
else.
really good. Yeah, no, he's also really good because he's like agility 5, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
he's
that's pretty sick.
The
It's
thing
not like
is,
he's excellent ball retrieval. He's like where I like him. He just wanders in and goes, that's mine, and then fucks off.
yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
The thing as well as what I want to tell everyone as well is this Wood Elf team is undefeated. 13 wins, 3 draws. They have never been beaten.
Yeah, he started playing at the end of the season, though, I think.
Yeah, but sometimes
Like,
that's
not
the
to take away
hardest.
from Glass.
I mean, he beat Warp Fiends 3-0. They knocked out Captain Gargo. He drew 2-2 with Kadinsky's Circus of Fun.
I drew with him.
He beat Ground Zero. He's beaten, obviously, Crimson Raptor. He smashed someone called Little Big Bros. I think that was Tizzle Bizzle's team. The only concern I have with him is he did draw with Underworld Princess, and I wasn't too impressed with that coach, Aruma Tank. But hey, you know.
I forgot
Yeah.
about Irma.
But hey,
The one
you know,
thing I remember from playing him is that catcher with the sure feet, he does one turn quite easily with him.
Yep.
Because of the grab on the tree man, it really helps. That's what he likes the tree man for.
So, yeah, but I'll be surprised if the Tree Man thing is. And I'll tell you as well, what the beep is High Elf Explosion and Goth Rockers playing at the same time for? You need to sort that shit out. I can't freaking stream 2 games at once. I don't know what the frick they think I am. The game is actually live, so we'll go into it. I will go for it, but I will obviously rewind it back. So if there's any deaths, please don't tell me until I catch up.
Watch.
Chelsea Zola, obviously, he is in the chat as well, and SL Hunter, who used to get all the rolls before the patch came out, he's there as well. Chelsea, that's Chuck 3 on the land scrimmage, yeah. What would, if you had like 600 in inducements, what would you buy, Chelsea? I know you're a Wood Elf. Would you go with Jordal Fresh Breeze?
Yeah.
He definitely needs a bench, doesn't he? I think he needs a bench because Cass is going to foul, he's going to kick, and
bench wizard, probably Apo, second Apo, probably both babes.
Yep.
A lot of boring shit, really. So you kind of
Much the same as what I took against you then.
Oh yeah, but did you fucking need it though?
There we go. Oh, look at this.
The one with no
We've
reroll.
just started.
You guys followed.
Right, it's on, guys, and they just started. The Wood Elves have kicked off, and they have 2 star players. They have that. What do you call him? Eldril Sandwander, and they've also got that Dolpher Longstride, who I think is a bit of a waste of
The ball
space.
retrieval weird one.
Yeah, and a first armor break, and is there a pylon coming up? Nope, it's a knockout to Alona, and I don't think we're too bothered about that. So the good thing is though, he does have 2 on the bench now, so I'm hoping one of them is going to be movement 9 piece, and it's not.
Didn't take any babes at all. That's a bit
risky.
interesting. Yeah.
Everyone in chat, let us know that our mic's going through nicely, please. It does have a wizard though, 3 rerolls. So
Wizard 3 rerolls, Apple.
interesting that it's very sunny though. That will not help the elves.
Nothing to worry about now though. Not with multiple touchdown events to go.
So basically, it's interesting. I would have gone with Jordal out them, but he's obviously gone for Eldril because of obviously he can.
Hitting on gaze will definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean Chelsea. When I played Chelsea, he had Eldril, and I kept smashing the crap out of him. And for some bizarre reason, he just wouldn't go off the pitch till very late on. So I do appreciate he can be a pain in the backside. But I don't know. I like Jordal Fresh Breeze. He's the only. Well, I say he's the only decent star player they've got, but I don't think. Would you spend 150k on Dolpher Longstride?
I always look at him as an easy injury target. He's got nothing to protect himself, and he's just.
He does come with a couple of bits, though, doesn't he? He comes with kick, which is handy. If he's not got a kick, he does have, and he well, his team's been murdered, though, hasn't he? And he comes with what's it called, Hail Mary, doesn't he? He does give a different.
He gives a weird playstyle.
It does.
I'm not sure where he's meant to play.
I think he's
pass block, kick return, Hail Mary.
Yeah.
Have we caught up? Because I've just watched that stream and go and base that.
We have.
Guy for a laugh.
We have.
Yeah.
For a laugh, for the lols. I think he brought him in for the kick, just for the kick. more than anything else.
Yeah, possibly.
So
Is Kicker gone, is he? Gosh.
Yeah. I mean, like he does give you 2 players, and like we were on about earlier, like 70 grand for a loaner gun. So
yeah.
And there is stuff you can use on there. Pass box sometimes has a place.
Yeah.
It's not a total waste of space.
And that Elfie's got
actually funny.
Hail Mary.
Yeah, Hail Mary can get you out of pieces. I mean, when I beat him with the dwarfs, I suckered him right into the Hail Mary, what helped me obviously win. So maybe he's thinking, Hail Mary's a good skill to have just in case things go wrong. I think he just got him for the kick, if I'm being brutally honest.
Possibly. Well, I mean, how much is a mercenary lineman? 90? So
yeah.
First 60k above
70
that, and you're getting all those skills.
Yeah, then 20. Yeah. So yeah, when you look at it like
60k
that,
and you get all those skills.
Yeah, when you look at it like
not
that,
a bad
pretty
investment.
Good. So who are we going for then, lads? I'm going for the Wood Elves because I'm a big fan of Glasshammer and I think his position is excellent. Yeah. So I'm going to stick with the Wood Elves. But obviously Cass has got a good chance, but I'm going to go with the Wood Elves. So Cass will be happy that I casting him. Space, who are you going for?
I think maths has to go against Kaz for him to lose this. I think. I'm not saying he couldn't lose it, but I think it is in his hands.
Okay.
Something has to go wrong.
Right. Okay. And Rambo.
See, I think Cass will win it, but it's annoying because I want to play Glasshammer again. To get to the final.
That doesn't help.
No.
Double one. Oh dear. If you do stuff like that, that ain't gonna help. I don't know. I mean, I think the problem he's got is people said, "Oh yeah, well he beat Bernie. Yeah, well congratulations, you did." I mean, obviously, as I've been told by many people, the misclick really did not help. But his biggest hurdle has always been he gets to this position one game away from the cash, and for whatever reason, I'm not saying it's always his fault, but for whatever reason, he never gets past it. I think this will weigh on his head. I think he'll be like, "Oh my god, if something goes wrong, it could panic him."
Yeah, just all psychological. As long as he can just get through that barrier, he'll be fine.
It is. And if he can take care of this tree, and I can't believe he's put this tree next to a strength 5 piece. I don't know what that's all about. He's got away with it.
I reckon.
And he's okay.
Season.
I mean,
it seems to be a season of firsts because I mean he got past.
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think everybody that could be has probably gone out, with the exception of Glasshammer now, isn't it?
Yeah,
thanks, Space. You're a gent.
I'm.
No, well, Oh yeah, you're still in it, aren't you, Rambo? Forget about that.
The understated Scotsman.
Which is an oxymoron if I've ever heard it.
That's something to say.
Well,
I mean, the nationality renowned for wielding large swords and wearing kilts. It's.
I'll tell you
what
would be interesting is it wouldn't surprise me if we see Nelly play with the wizard here.
I like the way you cut the pitch in half a bit.
Yeah, he's got the pieces there to get it done. But it's a lot of wizards of late haven't seemed to work on Cass, so maybe he's been paying off.
I'd be tempted just to hold off.
I don't know. I'd be well up for going 1-0 up really early.
Yeah, put the pressure right on him.
Yeah,
especially when it's a strength 4 piece got the ball. You'd be like,
yeah, that's a bit of a bitch to get off. But he does have that dauntless war dancer there.
Yeah,
which is weird. I was surprised that he had his guard guy casted on the line up there. I would have had the guard guy near the ball carrier and just done the anti-leap cage constantly.
Yeah,
because then you always 2 dice uphill.
Absolutely. Yeah, it worked against me.
Yeah. Oh, that was a thing, wasn't it? Yeah, brilliant.
Leaping.
Yeah, Kislevs are amazing when you don't.
Here comes the wizard, Gaz. Wow.
Ah, he did it.
Oh, he's dead!
Get banged on.
And
oh my goodness, he's gone.
He is gone.
He's out as well.
That's go back.
That
wizard is magical.
And I was just getting here from Space said talk shit get banged, didn't you? Well, there you go. But look at that.
No, that's fine though.
That's fine. You can just take that straight off. And
to be fair though, what a hero that case warrior. He was dying in his last moment. He was like, "Here's the ball," Here's the ball. Don't let it go. We can't lose. But wow, that's a lightning bolt. But this is why I like Glasshammer. We were seeing not just against Cass, but against other people where the wizards have been wasted. He knew exactly what he was going to do. He was like, right, I'm getting this done. I ain't messing about. I'm not holding on to it. I'm getting this shit done right now. And it's just the added boosted bonus that his Apo's gone, his ball handler's gone, and this is what I said about psychology. He's been with this before, where he's had quite a lot of bad luck when he gets to this stage, and he's thinking now, shit, here we go again. You know, and this is ballsy. Oh wow. Oh man.
Why wouldn't you do the war
I
dancer?
thought it was going to do the war dancer, but I think he's going to do the war dancer and then the pass to the.
I think he's just going to leap over and retrieve the ball.
Oh wow. Wow. Wow.
Here's your aneurysm doing space.
Well, I'll tell you what.
It's fine.
If he was concerned about having bad luck, well, it's sort of Nuffle saying, you know what, I had to take that ball carrier. I can't have two Case Warriors with strength 4 pretending to be ball handlers, but I'll tell you what, you can sell the ball.
He's still got a 2 dice.
He could still get it off at 2 dice. He just
It has to be an explosion.
No.
Oh no, and he didn't get him.
No,
Oh, he went for the reroll as well.
What's he doing? Don't re-roll it. Just accept.
I think he's frustrated. Very
He would
rightly
be,
so.
because that's 2 scatters that he's caught.
But at the same time, he got rid of one of the 4 warriors.
He
One
did,
of the 3
but
warriors.
he wanted the ball.
3 warriors.
He wanted the ball, didn't he?
So there's 2 warriors on the field and a Mino.
That doesn't help either. Because I would have kept him next to the Minotaur, because I don't want that Minotaur smashing into the other 4 pieces. I think that's a bad play. I think that was frustration. And was it you who said that did you say Glasshammer can get, when things don't go his way, can make mistakes?
Yeah, he gets a bit tilted sometimes.
And I think we've just seen that. Because that someone should have been holding that Minotaur. And that's given a big advantage to Cass, I think.
Unless he's got a plan for Dolpher and he really doesn't want him injured. That's the only reason I can think that he drank you away.
I don't know. I mean, apart from kick, there's not really much else you can do apart from pass block, and Cass very rarely throws the ball.
Hail Mary.
Well, that's if everything's going wrong.
There's always that.
Did he, when he blitzed, did he knock the guy to the side towards the touchdown line?
He did. What I was a bit.
I don't know if
He was probably thinking maybe the scatter, it'll be pretty good. I can go almost everywhere on the pitch apart from where it went. But yeah, that is unfortunate.
Yeah, because that 2 dice block there, like with the star player, would have, I don't know. I think there's things I would have done before that, because you need a very small chance of success there.
Yeah. But he even went in with the 1 down block, what I thought was a bit risky. But it came off.
He's going for the injury. Nope.
Oh, now again, man. We've seen.
Because he can sidestep back onto the ball carrier if he wants to.
Yep.
It might not though.
And then if
Dauntless, so this fucks him.
I would sidestep onto it, and then if he doesn't knock him down, he can sidestep to the left, can't he? And then just come around the back for the 1 dice again, and he can chain push him out.
Although that does it. Well
yeah,
played,
I don't really like. Oh, then again, it stops the Minotaur from getting him.
That's very nice, because now he just hits him with the ball carrier, he falls into the Mino, that's it.
I didn't like that move at all. I think getting more hits like that on your bulk, oh, here we go.
I approve of that by Cass.
I mean, yeah, but
it's good play from Cass.
Again,
I didn't like the play.
It relies on 2 4-ups with the Minotaur not blitzing at the moment. I always get surprised that Cass's Minotaur moves quite as frequently as he does with Wild Animal. You know, when he's not blitzing, he's quite reliable, isn't he?
He is. He's been fantastic. But that Minotaur should never have been given the option to get where it did. He should have just been. Even if you had to mark him up with a crap loner or something, and then try and.
Yeah, there's loners, freaking linemen.
Now he's in a
Even
major.
that catcher at the right, I would sacrifice.
He's in a major problem now with Glass. He's going to be freaking frustrated though, isn't he? Let's be honest. Wizard comes in, kills his ball carrier. His apothecary doesn't work. He must be feeling $1 million. Ball goes out, and then the ball just goes twice. It goes to his guy. I just don't know.
Break that. That's a question.
So, he's on about.
The way I see is if you mark up that guy at the back, you can then jump your war dancer over and Nope.
Yeah.
Not worth a reroll, Glass. Not.
No.
No.
Thing is, though, they can get another shot at him if need be, but Eldril's
Yeah,
not in a
2
good.
dice uphill again.
Eldril's not in a good spot there either, though. That's the problem.
No. Where do you go from that?
I think the thing is that I think Kaz has just gone through the full emotions as, oh crap, it's happening again this round, I can't believe I'm jinxed, and then, oh my god, the crowd had thrown me the ball. And now he's in a good position.
That's like, that stuff like that is game breaking like that. That's almost the drive over now for Glass, I think. I know it's a bit early in that, but
yeah.
Well, next turn I think we're going to see some serious attrition.
Yeah. SL Hunter says, cast yours his colours immediately. Hunter, are you on about the reroll, or something else? Let me know. Yeah,
that was sheer greed. I mean, I did that against Space in our game, and my blitzer died to it. Like, used to double skull dead. Like, oh, that was not smart. Greed is bad.
Well,
it's just
that's good, because he'll get him away. He'll get him away from the tentacles, so that's good. And he can try and dodge away. Hopefully, for his sake. I'm presuming he's going to.
He really needs to. Yeah. He's just trying to preserve his players now, I think.
Well, yeah, that's the smart thing to do. He's still got another chance, maybe, of getting something.
I think we're going to say goodbye to Dawson here, but...
Yeah, but I don't know if because he's going to get surfed. Like I'm not sure standing up, or, with the best, maybe slime on the ground, try and lure in the foul.
But maybe the reputation of Cass just fouls anyway. He just fouls, so maybe he's thinking, you know what, if I kept on the floor, just foul. But then again, you think, well, chance of him getting sent off.
You want the foul. I'd rather have the foul. Then.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just going to surf him.
Yep.
Which, sensible play, another player down.
Yep.
I think you could have spared the guy to do it 3 dice then, but I mean, it all worked out, but that would have been fine. One more guy, and that's 3 dice, but whatever, 2 dice has done it.
I mean, if it was me, I'd be more tempted just to have taken the defender stumbles with the Mino piled on and then done the blitz with the other killer on someone else.
Yeah.
Because the chances of putting them out are pretty high just with the pile on and Mino blow.
Yeah. I suppose this way keeps the Minotaur up, doesn't it? But
yeah, I suppose.
Well, they can change the warrior out here as well, where he doesn't have to worry about if it's not a knockdown. Oh, it's done it the other way, fair enough.
Yes, I like that.
Yeah, no, not a criticism. Just, could have gotten a little cheeky extra square for the warriors to move, but it doesn't really make any big difference. Notice that Glass has got block and wrestle on the piece. On that, God, I've just said piece. I fucking hate myself for saying that. Oh, fucking hell! Oh, I've been handing around YouTube gays too long.
I don't know what you're saying. I never say piece.
Yes, you do all the fucking time.
I don't know. Kill reroll.
Yeah, that war dancer. Yeah, I see what he's trying to do. He's making a strip bowler. But he comes with block already, so fair.
Yeah. Here he goes.
You guys are slightly ahead of me.
Ahead of what? What are you? He's always ahead of you. Boom, boom.
Don't do it.
Don't
He's already
do
on the brink.
He is on the brink.
You're cutting me with your rapier like whip, Bernie. Fuck me.
He's got a lizard that needs him.
Yeah.
That's true, actually.
To be
fair,
fair,
you enemy cunt. Oh, there he is, he's hiding. I
mean, to be fair, Space, if this was your, obviously, if this had happened to you, if you was Glasshammer's team, what would you have like thrown the iguana out after?
No, contrary to popular belief, the iguana doesn't actually get any kind of physical abuse because I'm pretty sure he could take me in a fight if he really wanted to. He is fucking massive.
Is he?
Yeah, and his claws are like razor sharp. Like every time I have to take him to the bathroom, honestly, it just looks like I have to
Yeah, he
fight
takes us
with
to the
Wolverine.
bathroom. We take him to the bathroom for.
For him to go to the bathroom, dickhead.
Oh well, yeah. It didn't sound
I
like
mean, I
that.
thought he may have had a litter tray sort of thing.
Yeah,
What do you do in the bathroom, Bernie?
Hey, well.
Why is that like a controversial thing?
Yeah, I would have thought they had like a cat litter or something like that. You know?
Yeah, that's what I
They're
would
not
have thought.
cats.
Yeah, no, but something like that.
So what do? Just hold it over the toilet?
No, he walks into the shower and does it in the shower. And then give it a good old wash down afterwards. You were?
People shower in there. You monster.
Yeah.
We have a tree down.
Tree
Man
down.
likes a shower.
The tree was stunned with that revelation. He's like, "You what, boy?" Oh dear.
You disgusted a tree to the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
No,
fair.
nothing's
Right,
going
that's
glass
fair.
out
Showers
of
are
the
for
way now.
people.
No.
Yeah,
Poor glass.
he's just... At least he's still got 2 rerolls for 3 turns. He's actually held him off for the
Yeah.
whole drive.
Well, yeah, I mean, like, he hasn't got particularly far into his half yet, is it?
No.
And because it's like Chaos Warrior, like, he's got to make ground pretty fast.
Yeah.
Yeah. He may try the handoff, though, if he gets far enough.
Oh, there's no
Yeah,
tackle
he's
on
got-
that piece.
What, 4 killers around him.
See, this is what I don't like.
Yeah,
This is where
the interesting
sometimes-
thing. Is like, you know, the claw mighty blow. It's just like, well, it's
Armor
irrelevant
7.
in this match. Mighty blow tackle is as good,
Yeah, and this
except
is
you don't get the pile on.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's got one here. He's got a piece here with mighty blow, claw, tackle, piling on. If he used that piece, he'd have got him down.
Yep.
And
But that's this as well. This doesn't leave room for a particularly effective cage at the moment either.
No,
Like
it
just
doesn't.
where that is with the 2 guys in the mid, and then the rest kind of on this left-hand side.
And obviously Eldril Sandwilder's round here as well, isn't he? The wild animals failed. Oh, but he's re-rolled it.
Rerolling.
Oh,
bugger.
that's filthy.
Ties up both
Really,
the owners.
really tempting Nuffle. But hey,
I know
you
you like loaders at 50% like ratio working, but I actually detest whenever I see them work.
Yeah.
For some reason, I get really angry when loner works.
Yeah,
Never happens with me.
yeah. I
Shut
did.
up, Craig.
Yeah,
Everything happens for you. You don't get to come on here and be like, oh man, I'm so unlucky. Oh god.
I mean, I'm like a luck peasant. If anyone could just hand me some luck, that would be swell.
Yeah.
You're the Scottish equivalent of Stephen Munter. You just get all the luck.
Well, I mean, he used to have luck. Now he doesn't. And yet I do. So, put 2 and 2 together there and realise I'm a luck vampire.
So, he's giving up. He is going to give up a hit on the ball carrier here. There isn't a way
Yeah,
to
I think
not
he's just going to
give
take
up.
it and hope
Can
for
he
the
not get this
best.
guy there? 1, 2, 3. I can get people there, surely.
No, where though? 'Cause
This
you
guy
have
coming
to
now.
cover off this the
There we go.
left-hand side diagonal. Yeah, but that's still 2 dice on the ball. Well, not 2 dice, like 2 dice uphill though, isn't it? That's what I mean.
Oh,
He's
right,
always
okay.
going to get a
Sorry.
shot at the ball.
Yeah,
And it is a ball hawk, so he's got a good chance of getting it off him.
fair enough.
And to be fair, he's got a chance at a 1 dice here, isn't he? Because he
Yeah.
can hypnotic gaze
He
Yeah,
the strength 4
the one
guy,
at the
dodge,
right.
Yeah.
dodge the other guy around to cancel out
Yeah.
the assist, and then just go in 1 dice.
Or I can just do that.
Or
And
he can
like,
do that.
Wow. That is ballsy.
man has got balls.
Balls of
He's
steel.
got balls.
Fuck
Now it-
space
What do you
is
reckon?
logic.
Enarion,
Eldril goes in now to
Yeah,
try
and
and do
take
the
out
other
that
one.
beast.
Not gaze the other
Nice.
one.
hypnotic
Yeah.
beast, yeah. And then slap
I would
the...
try and just place him next to the warrior as well, so he can get the assist. I would take the -1. Or apparently he's just going balls to the wall.
Has
This
he
is
got
going to be like
tackle?
a chain push out. Yeah.
Strip ball.
Strip ball, yeah.
Yep.
So
He's very ballsy with his 1 dice.
This is-
I dare do 1 dice unless I've got another option.
I like he's doing this because all the guys are tightly packed, so it could bounce
Oh,
to
wow.
weird. And
That
is,
worked
That
perfect
worked
for him.
nice. And all of a sudden...
Would you take the ball?
Oh,
There you
what-
go. I mean, I'd be
Oh,
tempted just to take it with...
I'd take it with a war dancer. Maybe. I don't know.
I was going to say, but at the same time, I'd be tempted for...
Someone else to
If he
throw it.
frees up one of his linemen at the back, then throw
Yeah.
with Edril.
Yeah, I think that would be...
Eldril.
The problem is though, if he doesn't pick it up... Oh, well, he's going to do it anyway, sorry. He's like...
Hello.
What's he doing? No.
He's gonna just do it.
No. Move one of your other guys first.
Yeah, I would have. I don't know what he's going to do with it now.
I mean, he's got nerves of stealing things, so he can pass without a problem.
Yeah, but Eldril can get out of range of everybody. if he runs diagonally back, which is what he has done.
Oh, that's beautiful.
That was nice. I appreciate that.
But I would have gone more diagonally back though, because the Minotaur can blitz out and base Eldril up.
Yeah, but at the same time, I don't think Cass is really getting the ball back. Like,
Oh, I don't know.
his drive has been a failure.
I wouldn't say that. I think with the positioning, I think space is absolutely spot on. That piece should have been a bit further down.
Because he could run to about where the 20 line is,
Yep.
and that is go for it and stuff for the guy. Because it doesn't matter, because the man's movement 8, so he can run by and do the short pass, no problem anyway. It doesn't matter how far back he is.
I would be trying to get rid of one of these loners and then try and put him so that the Minotaur couldn't be followed.
If you dodge him, I was going to say, if you dodge the lone, try and dodge him out diagonally back and then walk straight forward onto him. So the double frenzy blitz will still leave him on a guy, so he'd have to dodge if you wanted to. But these are like, whenever I say stuff, it's not meaning that like the people are doing something bad. I sometimes when I'm watching it, you can just tweak it, can't you? You go, well, that's really good. But if you did this one other thing, then it's even better.
Yeah, I mean, I've been really impressed with. I'm a big fan of Glassam. I think he's very consistent in the playoffs and he's done very, very well.
Really, he's very consistent in where he gets. I think he really fluctuates with how he plays. Sometimes he plays like a world beater, and sometimes he just fluffs it. But
he does tilt very quickly.
Does he? I mean, we saw that early, didn't we? With the and to be fair, I mean, if you're gonna tilt, that's probably something you tilt on. I mean,
and this is what we were talking about earlier as well. When I was on about like the pros of the tree here, he's investing a lot to hit the tree.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter now. The tree is irrelevant in this. Yeah. You know, even if you injure him, he's going to do fuck all in the game anyway.
Yeah, I think he's just trying to get rid of him now.
And he's done his job.
Whoop-de-doo.
Yeah, that's fine. Because now you are relying on the Mino Blitz going off here. Oh, he re-rolled it, it failed, and he re-rolled it again, and it worked. Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, Juggernaut.
Oh, he's got Juggernaut.
Honestly,
and an injury.
fuck Lone are working all the time.
I remember when I played him. I remember when I played him.
It doesn't matter.
With his, my Brett, what beat his Dark Elves, and he went mental because I had to re-roll 3 loners and they all worked. And it was like, yep, well, he's just done exactly the same thing. And I don't blame him because that's what he had to do, you know?
Alright, what's better here?
He had
trying to dodge out of tentacles, or
taking with War Dancer. Hitting with War Dancer. It's the best player. I'd leap out and pray.
Well, it's a leap dodge.
Yep.
But
he's leaping over a case one
dice. Yeah.
I think that's your best option. And that doesn't help.
Well, man needs to get some luck.
Yep. Got it.
Well, he's got the leap, but he hasn't done anything else yet.
Yeah, he should make the dodge. Yeah.
Oh, he did enough. Did enough.
Right, now, here, are you dodging the guy out and going for the pass?
Oh,
I would not.
I don't know. I
you
think
try and get cast 1-0
out
down by half time.
I would dodge out
this
first.
Sunny actually is going to make a thing, isn't it? So he's going to end up on about a 4 up pass, maybe a 5 up, depending on how far he gets. Well, if he goes for the score.
Here we go.
It's one of those ones. I would be tempted to actually just pass now. Yeah. Take that chance of an interest. Never mind. Ignore me, I know nothing.
No, I think maybe some kind of, I don't know. I didn't like it when the reroll was used, and the.
The thing is, though, nothing can score.
You can say that when it's failed.
The only thing we can score, I don't think nothing can score. So it was like a pass to nothing.
No, he's safe. Perfectly safe.
No, but I think I would have liked to see the guy dodge first.
Yeah, I would.
Because it would have been the same, and then you've got because he could just pal this guy or double mark him up or do whatever so the score isn't on.
Yeah, I don't know. It's. I mean,
I'm surprised. It feels like Cass.
Yeah.
Sorry,
go on.
No, I was just saying it feels like Cass is kind of playing a bit conservatively here. It doesn't seem like he's going for the kills, which would really, really help him in attrition. Like he needs it.
Well, I mean.
I thought that.
I've said, and he'll disagree with me, and he'll tell me to fuck off and all that shit. But when the playoffs come, he plays differently. I've said that every time I see him play, especially when he gets close to the money, he plays it completely differently. And I've said to him, just play what gets you there. If that's fouling all the time or whatever, play to his strengths. But his gameplay. I mean, how many fouls has he done this half?
None, but he
Zero
lost
to
the player
manage.
like instantly. So
Yeah, but
you
that-
know, you
yeah.
like,
Yeah,
Well,
he's
I tell you
lose
what,
too,
you-
but that
you-
could even it out.
You watch him in the league when he loses a player and he's down on numbers, and you tell me if he doesn't, stop fouling. He doesn't. It's the pressure. Simple as that.
I mean, I feel against Wood Elves, you really have to get that attrition going. Like, you really need those fouls.
See,
and
to
he's
me
just
there,
not
why
doing it.
did he not pile on there? Why did he not pile on? He's got these two guys here, the strength 5 piece and this other piece. What could have come across there and protected it? You know, Eldon Sardwan is a
He's
big
trying
piece.
to play too safe.
This isn't the way.
well, I
isn't-
mean, there you can still risk like stuff like that whenever you do that, isn't it? You can risk just 2 dice looking for a push to
Yeah.
go for the.
I mean, luckily Mumu was getting it done. Mumu is getting it done. So
Yeah.
you know,
Murdering those
to be
little
fair, Mumu
mercs.
has been amazing all the way through the tournament, and you know, and in the league as well. I should say.
Well, it's important to note as well when this all happened in this corner that like both times. And he's piled him. And that's the end of that. But like that fucking Minotaur made 2 loners, didn't he?
Yeah.
Otherwise, he wouldn't even have been in that position where he had to do that stuff. So like,
Mino was also brought back from the
Kaz
dead.
has been really lucky to not be 1-0 down.
Yes,
Like
yeah.
in this,
Yeah,
with,
I
with
think-
the 2 catches and then like the 2 loner passes.
Yeah.
Oh, he's going for the foul. He's going for the foul.
There we go.
Yes. See, that's what you want. You're getting sent off, but you got rid of him.
Well, that's how he plays, and this is what he should do. I'd be using.
I'm probably Apo in this.
And he's
Apo
failed,
it,
has he?
'cause it's
Has
a
he?
guaranteed comeback.
No,
No, you can't.
guaranteed.
You can't fail it. It's badly hurt.
Oh, was it a belly hair? Was it my beg your pardon?
Yeah. Like, that's what you really need to do.
The thing is, though, if you've got a
beat the
bench,
shit
that's
out
what
of
you
him
should
for
do.
half.
And this is why he wins a lot of his games is this fouling and all this. That's why he has a deep bench. And like I said, we hadn't seen him use it. And soon as he goes back to his strengths, he's made him use his Apo. You know, he's just got to play his normal game. And what the hell's gone on
Use a
here?
reroll last turn.
Oh, there you go. You
There
say,
you go.
look, I can do
You're doing
this
the
too.
strength.
All
Four.
the loner passes.
Oh, foul him back. It'll be funny.
But he hasn't got the players. That's the
And
problem.
just
I
end
know,
turn.
it's
Nothing
not
else.
a sensible choice.
The interesting bee is if his War Dancer comes back.
Don't go for the 1 dice.
I wouldn't.
Do not.
I wouldn't be doing a 1 dice.
Oh,
in
he's
case
an
it's a scroll.
absolute maniac.
I mean, it'd
Goodness. That could have been a dead war dancer or anything.
oh, but why did he not use dodge? It couldn't have been safe because he'd already used the blitz. We've seen some odd.
Yeah, I got really confused for a minute because like that guy doesn't have tackle. Why is
Yeah.
he falling over?
Oh,
What's
that's
even
interesting.
happening this game?
Oh, both of them have come back. Oh, that's huge. That is
Yeah,
huge.
and then having those 2 star players, it's 11 on 11.
Yeah. So,
Cass has run out of bench as well, so his fouls will decrease to 0, I think.
Cass has got 5 rerolls.
He gets all the rerolls.
Yeah, I noticed that against you.
Didn't he
six
have
at
like
one
about
point.
30 when it was your game?
Yeah, he did.
I swear he
did.
had like 7.
Yeah, but the
for
thing is, why has he
overtime.
got 5 rerolls?
That's pretty funny.
Is he? I don't know.
It's that.
I think
thing-
it's just to compensate
that,
his greed.
Is it? Is it?
It's
Is
that
it
leader. That leader glitch again, isn't it?
Yeah, but doesn't
Like,
he just
well, I
have
got it
3?
or something against Rambo.
Yeah, but doesn't he?
No, leaders. It's only the glitch is only if you don't have him on at the start of a drive and put him on halfway through, say, like a half. Then it gives you 2 for some unknown reason.
I think he's got an extra reroll there.
Did he have
think he's
5
actually
all the way
got-
through this?
No,
Like,
I
because
think
he
he
had
had-
three,
I-
3 base.
3 base, 1 leader. That's 4. He should never have 5.
Yeah.
That's not good.
Hasn't this
It's not
patch been
kicked
full
yet.
of bollocks though?
Stuff like that should be out the game, shouldn't it? Cyanide should sort that shit out. Because you don't want that spoiling this sort of
Yeah.
game. That extra reroll could be
One thing I've
massive.
noticed recently as well is a random thing with rerolls is you know, with the kickoff, like whenever someone kicks off, as soon as they like do the animation for the player kicking, if you look at the rerolls, you can see if anyone gets up before it even comes up.
It's always been like that.
Yeah, it's always been.
It's always been like that, Craig.
Yeah, something I just picked up on recently. It's like,
Amazing. Our champ, ladies and gentlemen.
a simple man with simple pleasures.
Confirmed. Craig does have eyes.
Like, oh, good gravy. There's numbers at the top. They change occasionally.
Fuck's sake.
And the best part is this is what beat you
This is
twice.
what happens, Bernie. You pay peanuts and you get monkeys. Do you know what I mean?
That joke's almost as old as I am. I mean, come on, get some better material than that. Seriously. I mean,
It's a classic, mate. It's a classic.
All right, okay.
I'm bringing old humour back.
Making me feel like I'm young again. Fantastic, good stuff.
You're the one that says now then.
Hey,
Which,
now
which
then.
as far as I
Now
know,
then.
is the
Now then.
catchphrase of a deceased mass paedophile. So I'm not having anything criticised on me.
That at all.
Isn't it? That's the only other time I've heard it.
Oh, it's a Yorkshire saying. Oh my word! Now look what's happened. A blitz.
Oh, this is
Someone
trouble.
gets all the rolls.
Yep.
Well, it's kick off
Glass
for 10
is
guys
in
saying,
big
"Well, I'm
trouble.
having the ball, lads." That Minotaur doesn't
I'm
like
surprised.
the
I
wins.
would have blitzed with the minnow just to make sure.
Yeah,
I
because then
would
you could
have
have
used
tagged
him
the
for the
war
blitz.
dancer. You could have tagged the war dancer as
Yeah.
well. Maybe he was scared of the Dauntless.
Maybe he was just scared that he failed. If he rolls out 1, it's never nice.
Yeah, he could have just used one of his 5 loner rerolls.
Yeah, might as well.
But
It's quietly again. That moose just did exactly what he wants.
yeah,
Fucking, I'd pay that much money for a wild animal that appears not to have wild animals.
oh dear. But this is why I tagged him with the bull centaur, because I knew he'd move, so I had to, you know.
Yeah, I hated
ridiculous.
that.
He should really get break
I looked
tackle
at
on
and
that.
went, he's just blatantly going to pow that fucking bull centaur and injure him, and what happened?
Well,
I
to be
got
fair-
powed and
to be
injured
fair-
instantly.
He had dodge, and to be fair, after that move, if I did position my player wrong, we was going up there, and in the minute would have been totally out the game. But unfortunately, like it or Wazak, I put it in the wrong square. So hey,
Yeah.
I've
For
been
those
rolled.
of you that don't know,
Like,
that's
the
a wet
blitz at the
cow
end.
pat.
Wow, there we go.
Oh, he's so greedy.
But when you got 5 rerolls, I mean that was basically free one from Nuffle saying, "Hey, you have another one." You know, you're
It
not supposed
doesn't
to have
matter.
it.
It's not a failed block. You don't need to re-roll it.
As far as blitzes go, I think Rambo would be happy with this because, like, depending on what he does here, he can overcommit and show a side.
Why would Rambo?
Why would I be happy?
Well, yeah, what? Glass hammer. Either way, you're all the same to me. Fucking peasant.
You know, spaces of that age now, names and things, they all go from his
You're like,
Yeah, they
mind.
do.
remember,
They do.
I've been Christmas shopping, mate. You should just be grateful I can remember my own fucking name.
Yeah.
And that I wasn't in the front pages of the paper.
Yeah.
Who do you think's got the upper hand on this game then? I mean, I know you both were saying Chaos early. Do you think Chaos are still favourites to win this, or do you think after
I'm still feeling chaos.
right? I think that defense was messing up slightly, but there is gaps there. If you can get a guy out,
Yeah.
you know, he's going.
I
See,
quite
what
like
you
this
have to remember
right-hand
as
side
well
for Glass. This right-hand side is quite nice because the position of the tackles are a little bit funky. There's all 3 of them are on the left-hand side.
Yeah, I noticed that.
It's not. It's
Oh,
not.
dear.
Not spaced nicely.
Don't re-roll. Don't re-roll. Yep.
It'll be filthy with that. Because if you could got him down, he was definitely going down that flank. Now he's screwed. I mean, he could. Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what he's going to do now. He'll have to go to Plan B. Plan A is gone. But yeah, I mean, all the tackle down one side. But like I said, you know, sometimes he does do these position errors, and why is all the tackle down one side? I mean, he's just been. To be fair, if Cass goes out tonight, he can't blame really much on. Nuffle,
No
can he?
dice
Because-
No, the
involved.
dice have gone
He's had
his way,
the rub, as they
100%.
say.
You know, I know sometimes when he's been knocked out in this stage, he has been unlucky. But to me, at the moment, if anyone's been unlucky, it's been the Wood Elves, and that doesn't help.
Oh yeah.
Take root.
He's got
If
grab.
it's an injury, then
That's
Would
the
you-
next to this guy. Yep.
There we go. Well, at least he's not getting back up. But if you're Woodies, are you trying to just get a touchdown on the boards, or are you just trying to delay this, or is that?
I
dangerous?
want to delay it for like 3 turns minimum, I think, and then score, and if you have to, see how it goes. Like,
See, that's an interesting move, that isn't it? Putting the, but then again, he's not.
He made the mistake.
No, he's realised actually he should be here. Sorry about that. One way to annoy Cass is doing stuff like that, and have a bit of that.
that's why I hate
he's
elves.
just trying
It's
to
like,
tell
I've
him.
done a fuck up here. Hold on, let me just do a 2-up rerollable. Everything's fine again.
Gosh,
I was
you're just a
wondering, I was like,
miserable old man.
that doesn't look
Yes.
right. And
Whoa. Why is this a revelation to you now?
I always thought you were so
There's-
friendly.
there's not-
It's always lovely hearing you
Where's he going?
criticize and commentate other people.
oh,
What's
the
he
catch
doing?
came in
I'm
there.
so confused.
Whoa.
Well, he's getting it on a more reliable player, isn't he?
Yep.
You know, blodge, sidestep isn't a loner,
Yeah, that's
I
true.
like it. I mean, to be fair,
and
that
only has to be a few squares in to score.
that kick-off return, guys.
This is where you go
done
the
well.
potato. Yup, he plays like
What
me.
the fuck is that all about?
What a hero.
What's that
That's
fucking,
exactly
what
what
the
I
fuck?
would have done.
Why? What the fuck?
Because that just appeals to me. Cass has to
Oh my
dodge to
word.
reach him.
Why? What the flying fuck? It's a 3+ dodge with a reroll. That is insane.
I can't bring
Worked
up the
against space.
squares on that. Yeah, remember that? Yeah. Everything works against me,
I-
Rambo. You don't need to do anything, mate. You were playing some kind of point-and-click adventure game, and
You
I
better
was playing
pray this
Bloodborne,
guy-
which was just amazing.
This guy better do his stuff, because otherwise he's fucked. He needs to be one more across, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Oh
would've
man,
said so.
I
One
don't.
more to the centre.
I do not like this at all. I think he deserves to get slapped here.
I get the logic behind it. I'm not
Where's his tackler?
100%
Where's
against
the
it.
fucking logic
Oh,
in that?
oh,
There's
oh,
no
well,
logic.
no.
all tackle guys are out of range for blitz.
Yeah,
He's
that's
got
what I was just going to say.
sidestep.
He can't get a tackle near him. Well, on him.
Well,
Sick.
So he has to
Second
pray
action
for a
loner.
bye.
Let's go for it. Not a problem.
to be fair though, if your Minotaur was as good as his, you would have no fear either, to be fair.
If my Minotaur, because that's how we actually say it, was as good as his, yeah.
Yeah, well that's it. So, you know, that's the thing, it's not a
Spot the
normal...
mythology nerd.
Yeah.
No! Oh shit! Another revelation
Oh, was it
from
named
Craig.
after King Minos? Oh, yes, it was.
Nerd alert, nerd alert.
Oh no! Here we are commentating on a fucking fantasy Bloodborne game. What a surprise! There's a nerd in the chat.
Gosh,
You
I
have
thought
a
this was
nerd.
all for, like, you know, big jock kind of guys.
Right, here comes the
I'm a
dice
gunk.
flick.
I'm a combination between a hunk and a geek. I've coined that right now. Get involved. I'm a gunk.
Pure
Join the
sickly
gunk squad.
black
Oh,
smear
first one's
kind of
failed.
thing.
It's all on this.
Racist.
And he gets it out.
He's got it out, lads. He's got
There you
it
go,
out.
and there's your pal. And to be honest, I have no sympathy with that. That is an awful play. And
Oh,
that,
for fuck's sake!
well, if you're gonna potato your guy out like that, you deserve every fucking shit you get. That was the most ludicrous thing I've seen since I misclicked. That is freaking unbelievable. I'm sorry, but
Chance
that was
ladder
just,
playoffs, ladies and gentlemen.
that was just awful. I tell you what, if PC players are seeing that, they'll be just say, look, consoles, it's console play. What, why would you do that? I just, it's like, here you are, Cass, I don't really need the money, mate, you can have it. I'm just going to potato a strength 2 piece. And that worked well. He phases like
I'm
man.
not sure why he did that. If he just chucked an assist in there, he could have got the surf on his leader.
What are we doing? One dice blitz again.
I am just,
If he swings his catcher
Outstanding
in the
by.
back and bases the guy next to the ball carrier, the beastman next to him, he can then bring one guy to the 6-yard line and then
he's got
dump
a
his war
strip
dancer
ball
in for
guy
2 dice
nearby, hasn't
block.
he? He's got a strip ball guy who could possibly get the ball back for him.
Yeah,
You could one
that's what I'm
dice
saying.
that
You could get
Chaos
a two
Warrior, I
dice.
suppose, with
You could get a
two
two
assists.
dice. Ah, yeah, yeah.
There's plenty of options he's got, but I'm just, my head's blown. I just can't believe that was.
Well, I thought he was doing fine until he didn't move. I think he had a couple more go for it. He could have done with the catcher
Yeah,
to go
well,
like
that's
a
what
couple
I
squares
thought.
across, couldn't he?
I thought he needed to move it
Would have
across
helped him
to short it down. Then he would have been a pretty decent player. But in the end, it was like just awful. There's your strip ball.
He's going to re-roll that.
No, it's strip ball, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, strip ball, fine. But this is what I was
That's
talking
got
about.
another
Earlier.
chaos player.
This is the two sides of glass, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, he was really unlucky and played really well in the first half, and then that was a little bit of madness.
It was more than that. It was like, I don't want the cash, you can have it. That's what I thought it was. Oh, it was so impatient.
What are we going to do? One dice the warrior, and then I'd probably pick up with the war dancer. Just be done with it.
No, he's going to try and pick it up with the lineman with wrestle, I think. Oh no, he's got a dodge one at the back. He'll probably try it with him. What's he doing?
Just gonna fall up it, mate. Not a problem. He's just gonna go
Touching.
two up dodge, a two out
Touching.
dodge and score, isn't it? Yeah,
Guys-
straight up to score.
Guys, I feel like I owe you both an apology. I don't know if I said it on air or off air. I said, look guys, we've got two great players here. We won't see any crazy shit. My apologies. It was obviously my fault. And while we're at it, let's just go there. Oh, here we go. Can he actually score?
Yeah, of course he can. Yeah, this is a touchdown. This is a touchdown, bar a double one.
Yeah, so that was fantastic play
goodness.
from Glassamer. We knew all along that was brilliantly played. Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah. God of a man. You see all this basing and then running away he's doing? That wouldn't work against Kislev Blitzers, so he's who I want to play.
Yeah, absolutely. That was just crazy. I mean,
you don't, and nothing works against you though, does it, Rambo? You just like just before the game, you're like pressing up, down, left, right, A star, and all of a sudden cheat codes are fucking unlocked. It's just like way.
You know, throw an occasional skull in there just so that they don't get suspect.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Oh no, I've doubled down. Oh my guy's dead. Don't worry, the apothecary's worked. Oh god, that looks good on paper, doesn't it, lads? That's fine. Everybody will think it's legit.
yeah.
Honestly, Craig, I do love you, really, but like, and I hope nothing bad happens to you.
Spoken like a true Englishman.
Gosh.
The
No, I was
roads
gonna
aren't
say,
icy
like-
in Scotland at the moment, are they, Craig? Because I hate for you to have an accident. I hate it.
Yeah, have you tested your brakes recently? Fuck.
You know when he said he was doing Christmas shopping, I think he was doing it in Scotland, and maybe he so happened to. Oh dear.
Yeah, I bought a lot of fertiliser, something that vaguely resembles a fuse, and a clock.
Right, just going back to the chat. Mutt says that was a shit play. What I was referring to earlier.
It was, yeah.
And Anani
100%,
said,
but it worked.
Anani said, I see that Cass has been too scared of his PS4 plays to get started in CCL yet this season. So Anani is saying he's a coward for not going on PS4. Chelsea said even if he survived, he was better holding back a turn or two before going for it.
Yeah, I think like once he'd done that, he could have just gone back and then gone back to the delay again, and like at least got another 3 or 4 turns out of it, and really kind of turned the screws.
Mutt saying that Glasshammer's a madman, and Commander Slacker said that's absolutely right. And then Commander Slacker said cheat mode enabled, and then Hunter says all the rolls. So that's where Glasshammer just call it rolls. Oh, and a blitz!
Oh, it goes both
well,
ways.
there you
Yeah,
go.
this works perfect. This passes left his left flank far too open actually, so he can just run straight in.
He can literally, stand under the ball and base the guys
Get under the
around
ball
it.
and get quite a few people round, yeah.
Right, so we was talking about psychology. Let's go back to the psychology. Cass obviously is famous for going out this round. We know that. He thought he got away with it there, as I would have done with the
Fucking
crazy
hell,
play.
stop for a minute. You could have done some really simple stuff then.
Yeah.
But what I'm going to do as my opening move is a couple of dodges and some go for it.
Do you think, right, do you think he's deliberately winding Cass up doing this? Or do you think this is just generally
Hypnotic gaze here. Yeah, good lad. I just, like that's good. I'm all right with that.
I mean, to be fair,
Personally, I think that he realises space is commentating and just knows that it'll drive him crazy.
I think that's probably more like it. And the tree goes take root again, but it won't matter if he scores.
Yeah.
No, drop.
Oh man, I mean the thing
If he gets
is,
that second touchdown, the game's over.
Oh yeah. I mean, as much as we obviously people say they didn't want to see Cass win, blah blah blah. You know, I do feel sorry for him that this is probably the fourth time. If he doesn't win, he might still win, but I think it's the fourth time he's got close to the money. You know, one win away from the money, and again, if it looks like there's a good chance he won't take it, and that's got to be. I mean, sorry.
Did he have any more movement with that wrestle guy to go and then base the strength 4 guy?
Yeah, I was thinking.
I feel like he had more movement there. I thought that's the whole reason he did it.
Yeah.
But we'll see. I mean, the good thing for Cass is he has got a strength 4 tackle piece there who could probably. Why he blitzed guy he just gazed? Oh, I don't know. I think we've lost the plot a long time ago. But I've never seen this side of Glasshammer. I usually see the very professional, consistent type, but this is just like crazy.
No, well, we saw this when you played Glasshammer. I saw it when you played him.
Oh well, I was probably just too busy thingied comatose by then. But
like this is making my mind melt.
It's fun though, isn't it? It's fun. I would say
it's ridiculous. It's fun in the same way Russian roulette's fun.
Yeah, it's fun to watch as long as you're not doing it. Hey,
Russian roulette is spectator sport.
Yeah, too right.
Now in Hull.
Absolutely, we do it all the time in Hull.
I would pay money to watch you guys play Russian roulette. I'll say that now, 100%. I'd drop at least 25 quid.
You're just such a charming guy.
He is, but the thing is, we play Russian roulette. We probably shoot behind us. We can't hit shit for now. Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah, that'd be the ironic thing.
You'd probably get
like,
shot in the head.
That lucky that the fucking bullet would somehow miss and hit me, and I'd be just walking by on the way to the shops for my milk or something. Brilliant.
To be fair, it wouldn't be the worst thing that could have happened to you. The way your mind works.
Yeah.
Wait, me getting shot isn't the worst thing that could happen to me.
Well, to be fair,
that's the way your mind works.
To be fair, if you'd actually took dodges as fair skill, if you took dodges as fair skill, you wouldn't hit. So.
I'm getting near nihilist states of mind, I think, to be honest.
Oh, that's alright. You don't have to pay for birthdays then.
Ooh, that was close. Have a bit of that. Well, I mean, people were saying, well, why didn't? Oh, here we go. He's had enough now. This is it. Cass is going, Cass mode. He's had enough.
Greed. No.
And he's now stunned him. We was on about why he didn't base up that strength 4 piece. Well, it's because he decided to base up with the other guy. So I suppose.
I think it was just more rolls that way. Although he did have the guaranteed built-in sure feet, so like maths-wise, maybe not bad. But he also, to do that, he went and dodged through tackle zones, didn't he? A couple of free ups.
No fear.
Just bring the tackle piling on guy up. 2 go for it into the war dancer. Hopefully kill him.
Yeah, but that's fine though. You know, if he's going like go for it, it just leaves one of these guys to pick up the ball next. Like there's no recovery there.
True, but apart from that, it's basically hoping.
Unless he strength falls it.
Oh, down he goes. Yep, he got it. There you go.
Thing is though, who's good? The thing is though, he's got so many.
Sidestep back left, mate.
Yep, I agree.
Back left.
Yep. Oh, well done. Getting coached by the magic.
Not a pile on, because I wouldn't pile on, because if that was
a war dancer.
Oh, it's a war
dancer. Yeah, you get rid of him, but it's irrelevant now.
Yeah, you've got to have your pieces.
The ball could have scattered near the guy with tackle, which makes the rolls a lot more risky.
Thing is though, this war dancer's just going to go pick the ball up, I think, and then throw it to somebody else. Oh, that's made
unless he makes a free up.
Oh man,
why would he do that?
That is just giving.
Well, no, because he has to pick up the ball there. He has to.
Yeah, but the thing is, if you fail
that's why he's done it.
If you fail that, now the war dancer picks the ball up, throws to the catcher, and it's 2-0, baby.
Yes, but that was literally I think whatever happened, unless he picked the ball up, he's scoring.
You think so?
So, like, he had to risk it, because that's a strength 4 guy picking it up, and it's hard for him to get 2 dice on him there without the... So he had to do it.
Yeah. Would you put the catcher in the end zone now?
I'd be tempted to just
why did he hypnotise that guy? I'm sure you guys will know. I sort of don't get it, but hey.
He's a guard player. He got rid of the guard.
Yep. Yeah. Okay, but he doesn't. I need to hit that guy.
I think he's going to try and block with Dolph.
It should just be a short.
Just
pass
dodge.
from the war dancer to
just
the.
Dodge. You don't need to
fella.
throw a block. You got. It's a double one's going to fail it.
Oh, he's going to block.
No point.
He doing?
That's right. No wrong with that.
Let's go for a 3+. It's a 3+.
Yeah.
But I don't understand why he hypnotic gazes and then does all that. It just confuses me.
Well, that's what I said. Maybe he was. Maybe
Done.
I don't know, but
Game done.
Game's
done.
Yep. Over.
Now the problem is here. Now. He obviously turned around to Space and said, "Watch how Chaos play." And we said before the game, this is how Cass plays, and it's banter, but it does set him up for a fall. And Space Magic is watching you play. And Space, do you want to comment on what you've seen?
He got further than I did.
Yeah.
But I think we've ended up on the same amount of money, haven't we?
You have, yes. We all have.
So get fucked.
Yeah. So Rambo's buying the beers. So there we go. But I mean, he beat me, so that's got to be positive. I'm sure he's got 1 bogey off his back.
I think he can afford to deep defense here. He doesn't even need to put anybody in blitz range.
Yep.
You can have
Cass just needs to
right at the back
here.
Kaz can fucking score if he wants, whatever.
Yeah.
Because you just pick up the ball and you sit in a corner for the rest of your life.
Yep.
Do you
Much like Craig's childhood.
What? What the fuck?
I've had
You don't
really
get a
stressful
big
day.
bubbly
I'm
chat
sorry,
person.
Craig.
What the fuck? I thought we were friends.
Sorry. We are actually. Like,
That-
let the record say, I actually really like Craig. I think he is my favourite person on Blood Bowls. But you should know how it goes, though, Craig.
Yeah,
It's
mate.
because I just have a go at whoever I'm in the chat with.
That was
Your target for today shall be.
Yeah, that insult was sponsored by Scottish Power.
Scottish parents, I think.
Sponsored by tenants.
And I am.
If you ain't grown up in that, I was going to do a Scottish accent then, but I immediately knew as soon as I started it, I fucked it.
Yeah, I was just
Just move on.
I was about to be impressed.
Oh,
Yeah.
someone's
Oh
dead.
no, that loner's died, Bernie.
Oh,
He couldn't
I
do
what.
that to, a war dancer.
No. We've lost another true Scotsman there. Bless him. He will be
Dropping like
remembered.
flies at the moment.
Does that make sense to you, Craig? I'm not sure it makes sense to me.
What
I'm
makes
just gonna
sense?
roll
Like
with it.
hugely.
Nothing
Possibly
makes
because
sense in
they're
this.
like shirtless and painted.
Yeah.
Mm.
And they're quite girly.
But
aren't
like, correct me if I'm wrong though, Craig. They do look in excellent shape, which is not. And your Scottish idea of excellent
Round.
shape is round.
Yeah, I was going to say round as a shape.
Yeah, it is.
Do you
they?
have
He's
further
piling on
points
here.
here?
He's piling on, even he.
Yeah, has to. Please.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
you're such a selfish bastard.
Yeah.
Think of who's left in the competition.
Chelsea
It
is saying,
kills him.
would love to be a fly on the wall in Cass' living room. I did actually, a few people, I'm not saying give me hate mail, but a few people was really pissed off that I said I would announce this game, because they said, I expect Cass might lose, and if he does, the shit will go real on his stream. And I was like, look guys, it's hard to like stream and play a game, and it's a big game, so come on lads, let's try and
yes!
be a bit human. And there you go. Now all of a sudden he starts
Yeah.
foul and he's getting it done. And he's off as
Yep.
well. But
He's
it doesn't
getting
matter.
attrition, it's just miles too late.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also that guy's so far back that the war dancers can go and really give. Well, I mean, would you though? Actually, I was saying that the war dancers can really pressure him, but would you bother putting your war dancers in harm's way now, knowing it's over?
No, unless you really want to stick the knife in. And
Yeah,
looks
I
like
think he
Glass
does.
wants to do that. That's fine. That's fine.
He has got the Apo though still. Oh no, he used the Apo.
He used the Apo, yeah.
Both of them have used them. Which was a good shout, because that catcher really saved his bacon.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
did.
well, I'm always a big fan of like Apple in badly hurts for the guarantee comeback, because you could Apple a stat busted or something, and then it just doesn't make any difference.
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah, but does no one? Am I just a soft touch? 'Cause I actually feel sorry for Cass because like I know he plays the heel and that, but 4 times getting to this point and missing out on every single time, that's got to be nasty. That's got to be soul destroying.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
to be
devastated
fair,
that somebody's gone out like 2 rounds after I did.
I mean, there's a new thing that players are using these days, Space. It's called skills. Like, you should look into them. They're really good.
Yeah, is one of them just like a curse on the other player? Is that like a skill unlock that I don't know?
Voodoo. Like,
No,
Yeah.
some witch doctors, they'll get you there.
it's not. It's called. It's called.
I was trying to think of a funny pun for what the Scottish version voodoo would be, but I can't think of one. I'll come back to you.
Haggis, stuffed haggis,
Voodoo!
stuffed haggis with your photocopy face on it. I don't know.
Fuck! Oh my goodness.
That
I thought you
Milo
guys
can.
invented the English language. How can you butcher it so?
How can we butcher it, so?
Butcher it.
You've literally undone your own point in one sentence. Well done, Craig.
Fuck
You all had the moral high ground for precisely 4 milliseconds. How did it feel?
Yeah, it's great.
Oh,
Just
it-
got
while
Looking
that's
down
on-
from the
scared me,
ivory
to be
tower.
honest.
Oh dear.
So it's fair when
Now
it's
we're such good friends anyway, Craig. Can I have a Bane Blade? I feel like we've made a connection here. So, you know, hook up.
like, you want some Lehman Russies? I've got like 20 odd.
No, I've got loads of Lehman Russ. But, like...
Why do you need a Bane Blade? Explain this.
Well,
Despite
well,
this
actually, I
being
want to use
Blood
it. I wanted to use it as a Hellhammer. Well, a Hellhammer's the same one you get in the same kit, isn't it? The shorter range one. Because they're
yeah,
very
yeah,
good.
the little stub gun. They are.
Yeah.
They are. But I mean, like, you could use it to model a Minotaur in Blood Bowl.
Yeah, but fuck
Like,
that.
consider the basing.
I learned from my very short stint in a local league that,
Don't
given
you?
that I am the most cursed man
Cass.
alive, but I can't play Blood Bowl with my luck with real people in the same room as me because things go badly for them.
What?
Dear me. Oh, that's disgraceful.
Have you joined the fucking mafia now or something? Like, what on earth? That was the most threatening thing I've ever heard. Things go badly.
And then I
for
beat him
people
to
who
death
beat
with his
me.
own shoe.
I beat him to death with his son's kidneys.
No, just with his son. Just by the legs. Just come here, you bastard. Like a pillow fight, but with a child.
Like, do the abortion clinics pay you money or something? Like, do they sponsor you?
On my shirts.
Fuck, you're a
Professionally
monster.
push mothers downstairs. What's that, Dave? You don't want a kid? I've got this. Cheryl, do you mind just getting us a cup of tea? Ah! Problem solved.
See, and this is why
That'll be
Nuffle.
£5 please.
This is why Nuffle despises him because he's so nasty, isn't he? And he's like, right, you fucker, try and beat me up, you cunt. And then and then basically what Nuffle does, he has his way with him because he says, you know what, I'm going to put Scott against the best player in Blood Bowl, Rambo.
And if he's
outskill
not
him.
available, we'll get Craig.
Oh, it does the same job, really.
Yeah.
To be fair, that's perfect, though, isn't it? Because I played Drick that time and got knocked out by him.
Yeah.
So then I got knocked out by Craig. Who, let's be honest, I'm not going to underestimate your skills at Blood Bowl.
No.
You're a good lad,
I
Craig.
don't have skills, it's all luck.
No, look, we know you play well. You do in knockouts. You do a lot better.
Yeah. But didn't you say it's his wife who plays it?
You were waiting for it, weren't you, Craig? You were like, where's it coming? Where's the punchline?
Just keep it quiet. It's all an act. Incompetence? Yeah, that's not me. No, it's
You know, like what though? If with Kaz going out, like in all seriousness, like I think you almost become the favourite now, Rambo.
Nah, Glasshammer's still in it.
I think Glasshammer. I think him and Rambo. But
but he's how he's played. He may play differently when he plays you, but
yeah,
I don't know. Like things like that little potato play, you could have like, had your way with him there.
Oh, you could
have
leap
been,
your
like,
way in there, but
yeah, you
I think
would have been
that's one of
balls
the
deep
things
in
that
him.
Kislev has going for them at the moment is no one's really had much experience playing them, so they're hard to counter.
Well, the problem with Kislev, isn't it, is it's always out of your hands because you can make the best cage in the world, but you physically can't cover every square of the pitch. And like, oh, look how well I've done. Look at all these man marking. Oh, he's rolled a 3 as he game over. Cheers.
have you had past experience against Kislev's space? You had some bad memories against him.
Well, I mean, you can say that.
His Mino's failing now. 2 in a row, is that?
His Mano's down tools. He's like, fuck this, if
I
I'm going to get a winning bonus.
in 4 turns. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I think Cass is just going to have to blitz Dolpher and then go for the dodge. It's all he can really do.
Yeah.
Even then...
Well, it gives him a chance, though,
3
doesn't it?
turns.
It
does.
I mean, he needs that chance.
Against,
and then if he gets
you,
a
Rambo,
blitz as well...
Like, I had 2 turns, and there was a pass on to
you
score.
had potential.
So
I did everything possible to stop it. Like, I threw it, and then it bounced the complete wrong direction. I was like, no, go further.
That's why I felt you played really well when we played but I thought in the second half you just had a mad fit. You just decided, you know what, 2-0's not enough. I'm going to try and get 3 for a laugh. That's fine.
I'm not even going to lie. That's 100% what I tried to do. Fuck. Reroll. Yep.
Danger, Will Robinson.
Yeah, there you go.
Last reroll gone though. Jimmy's always right.
Just needs a blitz. Needs a blitz.
The thing is, though,
or a clock turn back.
Oh, he's come back. The thing is, he's put pressure back on Glass, and that's all he can do. And he's not giving up his cast. You've got to give him respect for that. He's trying and he's doing everything he can to get this game back. And good luck to him.
But elves are the best in this situation where you're going, what's that? You need to score during my drive in 3 turns.
Good luck
let me just pick up this ball on a 2, run to a corner, have a couple of scoring threats in case I get really under pressure, and otherwise I'll just screen for the rest of the turn while you furiously smash your controller.
Yeah.
Yep. And he's also still got 2 rerolls, which is more than he needs.
Yeah.
I just don't want to see any madness here. I just want to see just really controlled play, and it's done. And it's 100%
run in,
done.
Dodge back out, run in again, dodge out, run through the Mino's tentacles, dodge again.
Just pick it up with a blodger, screen him, lots more blodgers, go make a cup of tea, and come back when you've won the game.
It's like the thing, isn't it? This is madness. No, this is Glass Hammer. From like Sparta. Maybe I don't know. That's best.
Oh Jesus Christ, Craig!
Come on.
How are we dealing with this shit?
Come on.
I don't know.
Start
good.
a Twitch channel, Craig. I want to transfer. You can have me for 5 mil.
You can have you for 5
you're
men.
paying
Is that
us,
what you
right?
said? Did you say you just trade yourself in for 5 men? Did I hear that right?
No,
Well,
that's your deep-seated homosexual tendencies.
No, I could have sworn.
I like to
I
believe
could
that,
have sworn. You said you wanted
deals
5
in
men or something. I was
past
like, wait.
lovers.
Mill, and you've confused that with men.
What?
Is everything all right in your marriage? Is everything all right there?
I'm fine, mate. I'm fine. I'm happy. The missus is happy because I've made some more cash on Blood Bowl.
Excellent.
Done somewhere else.
So it's always good.
She's going to be up to her knees in Poundland batteries, isn't she?
No, that's me. Mate, I'm from Hull. We don't pay for them. We just pinch them. Don't pay for pound batteries. Have a word. Dearie
Fill
me.
pillow sacks with them and batter people.
Yeah, too good, mate.
Savages.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, even the Scots won't fuck with people from Hull.
On 11.
Even they're not that crazy.
Yeah, we never invaded that far down.
No,
Gosh.
man. Oh,
No.
that's
You
it.
just didn't want Hull because it was a shithole.
Hey, mate,
You got that far, when you know what, mate?
No.
We can't move for heroin needles. Let's go back. We're gonna catch some proper fucking diseases down here.
we're city of culture, you little fucker.
Fuck.
Oh dear.
Imagine William Wallace just be like, gone too far, lads. Look at the state of it. There's a couple of fucking kids in tracksuits jump something outside a corner shop.
Oh dear me. Oh dear. To be fair,
See, this
though,
is the thing. I like to believe that Nuffle's like a karma warrior, and when you get monsters like Space, he just never goes far due to that kind of outburst.
yeah.
That and I'm just shit at the game, mate. But we've established that now.
Yeah. I mean, I'd be willing to tutor you.
I think that's
Yeah?
very,
Well,
very
that'd be
noble
cool,
of you.
mate.
That's very noble of
My
you.
fees
It
aren't
is,
bad.
it's very noble. It's like a
mean, I like-
paraplegic teaching me how to play football. It's mental.
Oh dear.
I mean, have you ever seen Stephen Hawking play around the golf? It's majestic.
Yeah.
Yep.
For some reason, I instantly just imagine Bernie as Stephen Hawking instead for some reason. In his whole way, just giving a lecture. The universe is fucking massive.
Oh man.
Bants, mate.
Feel my brain cells just committing suicide rapidly.
We found out something here, though, Bernie. Is me after a Christmas shopping trip equals ratings?
I hope
That's
so.
what we need.
I hope
So
so.
a pent up frustration and bitterness is wonderful.
I know, it's ridiculous. I've had a wank as well, and I'm still not good.
Oh dear.
Did you feel that was like vital information?
No, it's just a joke. I thought I'd say it, see how it landed.
I'm not sure if it is.
No, I don't.
No, don't worry,
it
I'll have one
okay?
afterwards.
Oh dear.
Just to let you know, if
Thanos
you ever see my name
still
to
walking?
Explorer, don't send me any messages.
So instead, I think Kaplar has become Kasplat and is dead.
You know there's a problem when there's just as many injuries in sending offs in Cassie's box as there is in Glassie's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think Castle
Remember what
talked
you
to
used
us
to
after
say
this
about
match?
Plan A failing? I think he'll be furious.
Do you think we should at least send him saying that Space will probably wind him up, won't he?
Oh, that'll be
I'm
glorious.
lovely.
Yeah, invite him.
Lovely.
By just talking to him, he'll probably wind him up.
I mean, I'm sure he'll love getting laughed at by, you know, a Leicester lad and a Scottish chap.
Wait a minute, a lesser lad and a Scottish chap. Is that
Leicester.
as two as... I was going to say, I thought you said lesser lad. I was going to say...
Lesser.
What, like, I'm less of a man? Brilliant, cheers, mate.
No, he didn't say lesser, man. He called you a leather.
Oh, leather man. Yeah.
So you can take
I
your
am
pick
quite
between
fond of the vagine, I'll be honest.
can be lesbionic, lesser than me, or from Leicester. Take your pick.
That's a tough choice, actually, to be fair.
Yeah.
To be honest, I thought they were all kind of the same thing.
Well, Leicester's probably bottom of the list, yeah. Actually, no, I like Leicester, fuck it. It's alright.
I won't lie, I've not been.
It's like every other city, only a little bit shitter.
Where's that from? You're quoting things now. Use your own wit.
Yeah.
I'm always quoting things. I literally have no personality whatsoever.
Yeah, we know that, but try.
Yeah.
I'm glad that I see if I set them up for you, you will knock them down.
I mean, God loves a try.
I feel like I've just overwhelmingly won on the battle of wits. That I'm having to feed you your own jokes. Just go, there you go. You have one on the house.
No,
To be fair, I've been
be
drinking port.
yeah.
It's not good.
to be
Oh,
fair,
I wasn't aware you were homosexual.
Well, I do dabble.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
In conch, apparently.
Well, I mean, if that's what you need to tell yourself to sleep.
Is this
at
going to
night.
get a disclaimer on YouTube, mate? Because remember
No.
when we got that complaint that time when we didn't do anything? Because I feel like...
No, I think it's because we said the guy wasn't playing very well, and
all right then.
a horny goat could play better. I think you may have said, or something.
That doesn't sound like something I'd say.
I think so. It's like there is actually a pill called horny goatweed for men.
I'm going to pretend I didn't hear that.
Is it a sexual enhancement pill? Are we at that stage?
It is, man.
Are you
it is,
pushing
man.
rope, Boney?
No. I just thought I'd tell you
Pulling in a
that 'cause I thought,
softie.
hey, Oh dear.
I want to
want
clarify
to hear this.
something right now, Bernie. It's not okay, and it doesn't happen to everybody.
It's fun, though. It's fun. I was just thinking,
It's not an age thing.
No. Go past the stripes and all shit. Oh, did he just... Oh, he
He
did.
did.
Tried to play it on. I think he's just trying for
He
injuries
went
now.
to do Craig a solid, but he's probably going to foul here as well.
Yeah.
See, this is why I like Cass. Even when he goes
I
out,
don't
he
know.
does
I don't
the team
like
favours.
bitterness.
This isn't bitterness, this is helping the rest. But,
Well, that takes like a
Space,
jump.
you won't really understand these sort of things, seeing as you've never got past the first round.
I'm not. I mean, it's always nice to have that ace in the pocket, isn't it? Going, shit, I'm losing everything here. But you didn't get first round, did you? Fuck you! Well, you know, he's fucking crotch chopping in my face.
I mean, I'll reference it until you know your place.
Yeah. No,
This
you
reminds me
play
of when I used to play
Space.
Halo, and like some guy said to me, like, "Oh, you'll never make it to rank 50." He's like, "Mate, I've not made it to rank 45. Fucking, let's go one at a time here."
I think this game's won, isn't it?
Yeah, quite. Yeah,
I
Rambo's
can't get him.
not Rambo. Fuck me sideways. Jesus. Glasshammer has done really well and won. Kaz has not been unlucky. If anything, he's had some luck, but just didn't do it right. Glasshammer won because he was better. There we go.
Yeah,
Okay.
he got a bit of luck, but Cass had more, basically, but he did play very, very well.
What was his bit of luck? The blitz? Because obviously there's a blitz either side. I
Well, he
can't
got the blitz,
remember.
he
Glass...
didn't really fail with his Mino at all.
Oh no, I was on about like I thought you meant Glass had a bit of luck because I don't feel like Glass
No.
has had any particularly
Cass had a little
stunning
bit
luck
of
or
luck. I
anything.
mean, he didn't really get taken out with any of his mistakes. Like, he never got caught out when
Well,
he
he
accidentally
did.
went the wrong place and things.
I suppose the bounces were kind, I think, when it scattered from that potato play, but
Mm.
really that was
I
always
feel
recoverable.
The bounces have been very Cass-sided. Like, just after that first couple turns, they've been very Cass balanced.
That was huge, wasn't it?
But there's nothing we can point to where you're going, oh man, if Glass hadn't have got that lucky roll, or he would have never won. It's just like, no, the man's rolled average and won.
He's pulled out. Yeah.
I mean, I will say though, I mean, out of oh, there you go, there's another one dead, born to die.
Craig got it.
There you go. Why not kick him while he's down? But you know,
Giving up with witticisms.
which one of us three actually tipped the Wood Elves to win this? Because I'm sure two of us said the
You
Wood
did.
Elves would win this. Yeah, I thought I did. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm happy to be wrong.
Just
I'm
stroking
happy
his
to be
ego.
wrong.
I'm gonna stroke my ego. Yeah,
I mean, I'm
think
always
so.
wrong. It's the reason that my prediction is completely blown out the water when my first prediction was, yeah, space magic, thump the life out of me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You
I don't know
always
if you
have to
noticed in that
prove me
game with
wrong.
Rambo, like I had 4 claw mighty bow pylon. Did you?
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
I thought they were all just
Nah, mate.
There we
Over.
go. And that is
game.
it. That is it. So, in the €100 battle, it is Glasshammer who takes the cash, and yet again, sadly for Cass, he falls at the same hurdle. So there'll be no cash for him. 27 armor breaks as well, so he did do a decent amount of armor breaks, 4 KOs, but only 2 injuries and 1 kill.
He never really got
inflicted.
the removals.
No, he didn't. And that's the thing with Wood Elves. That's the annoying thing, because even when I play him, a lot of time I play him, I don't get the removals until it's really too late. And if you don't get the removals, you're always going to struggle. And like I say, it was a good game. I thought there was a lot of crazy shit, especially from Glasshammer, what I didn't expect. But obviously, I think losing that agility 4 piece 10-1, was it? From the lightning bolt.
Yeah, it was
huge.
the only sure hand. It was sure hands more than anything.
Yeah.
But never mind the agility. It's not having. But it was his flaw of his team, wasn't it? That he never had a dedicated ball carrier.
Yeah.
And he had to develop one late.
Yeah.
And this is what we say. This is what we say, though. He goes on about
rules as well.
He was on about he's on about like all-rounder teams like yours being Diet Coke. But I think with Chaos, you're going to have an all-rounder, because if you run into something like that, you're going to struggle. And soon as he's lost his short hand speed...
You don't have to have a super all-rounder, but you just need a couple of ones where you go, you know what, maybe I won't take Mighty Blow Claw on these guys. Maybe I'll take two heads and short hands and things like that.
Yeah. Because in the end, he was getting pushes, wasn't he, for when he was blitzing them. Because they didn't have short hands, the ball was going out, and then it's just the look of the draw, isn't it? Where he goes from. I don't. Shall I see if he'll come and join us? You think he'll join us?
Go for it.
I mean, when you look at the dice log as well, the D6, Cass rolled 16 ones, 11 twos, and there's like 25s and 26 sixes. He got very good rolls. But then the
problem is with that dice log is
Glasshammer,
you can never tell where the ones are, though, do you? Unless it's an excessive amount, because the ones can just be that's a 6 and a 1 for armor, which was still a success or something. Unless you see like 40 odd in that number.
If you want to see ridiculous dice logs, go and look at Glasshammer's blocking dice and tell me what jumps out to you instantly.
Okay. So we'll look at dice rolls.
That's a big thing.
Let's have a look. Well, Cass is with us now. Unlucky, buddy.
Yeah, you got 6 pals.
There we go.
No,
hello.
go one back.
Hang on. I think we've got Cass with us. You alright there,
Can you
bud?
hear me?
Yeah, I can, mate. Unlucky,
Hello,
mate.
How you doing? How you doing?
It's
mate, do you know what? Can I just start by saying congratulations to Glasshammer. He played so aggressive. He played really well. I think on balance he played better than me. Space needs to shut the fuck up, prick. Okay, but apart from that,
mate.
I
tuned
started
in. Off. Oh, mate.
I tuned into the tail end of the broadcast, to be honest, because I knew that my number was up.
Yeah.
And Space giving it the big bollocks. Do you know what? Whatever.
I'm renowned for giving it the big bollocks.
But
bit of bants, mate, isn't it? You're all about the bants. We love the bants.
There we go.
Yeah. Yeah, well, yeah, you're absolutely right. I do love the bands, but there we go. It's So getting back to the game, getting back to the important bit, not
because
idiots that think they can play chaos and go out in the first fucking round
with the same amount of money as you. Devastated.
Hey, do you know what? I'm not. It's going to sound, anything I say is going to sound bitter, right? Because I am who I am, and I'm and you live by the sword, you die by the sword.
Yep.
But I've just messaged Glasshammer, and Glasshammer's messaged me saying that his blitz, his second half blitz to go 2-0 up, was really lucky. I knew I was leaving myself exposed, but I actually sent a message back to him saying, "You played awesome, mate. You played better than me." So fucking idiots that think they know what they're fucking talking about, shut the fuck up. All right. No, I'm actually a little bit sore about it, to be honest. Yeah, and I do you know what?
Why?
The internet's so impersonal, but you never know. One day we might catch up, and we'll see if you say that shit to my face. But other than
probably
that,
will, mate. Probably would.
Well, then I'm gonna make you fucking cry, you prick.
Oh,
it's as simple as that.
You can take me down with your taekwondo.
All right, yeah. Just quickly then, obviously the defense blitz was really bad. I mean that really screwed you over because obviously made you go 2-0. The other big thing as well was obviously the lightning bolt first 10 where basically killed the.
Where's Rambo gone?
I don't know. I think Rambo's just gone. But I mean that was huge because obviously made you use your Apo, and unfortunately your Apo didn't work, and I don't know why I'm talking. I think it's disconnected, so I think it's just everybody. So it was though, wasn't it? I mean that basically was the 2 key points. I mean what do you basically think? I mean, am I right in saying that they were the points? Or I mean, he's saying that Glasshammer played
basically
really well. He said Glasshammer played very well.
Glasshammer only did one thing where we were questioning, wasn't it? Really, which was just the the kind of potato almost, but that worked out fine. Other than that, he did a really good job of separating Cass's team between the front line and the back line. Made it so he couldn't really cage up super hard. Lightning Bolt was good, and we were thought, oh shit, it's gone wrong, wasn't it? But he turned it around. He just played well.
But that's what I expect from Glasshammer. And like I said, it doesn't matter who you are. If you can't get their numbers down, Wood Elf's numbers down, you're always going to struggle. And like I said, I think you made the perfect point that when your Shohan's piece had gone, that was it. It was in trouble, wasn't it? Because strip ball is an absolute nightmare. I'm just seeing what's happening in the... actually, Glasshammer is actually in the chat. Let's have a look.
Well done, Glass.
There's shitloads here. Something about ouch dick comment. What the fuck? Right, just bear with me. Chelsea said there's a strange potato player that ended up working out for the Woodies, then got a blitz to score 2-0. So yeah, he was a bit fortunate there. I agree with that. The blitz was a killer. But then again, Cass got a blitz as well. I know he's not Wood Elves, but he still got a blitz as well. Glasshammer's obviously very happy. Hunter, I think, says players to kill, feeds off the concede. Well, he's always done well with it, to be fair to Cass. Glasshammer's saying well played, Cass. Commander Slack said well played, Cass, hard luck. So like he's getting nice things said. So it's there's nothing nasty in chat at all, to be fair.
No, and there shouldn't be. Like, there's nothing nasty involved. Like,
no.
Obviously, a bit of balance a second ago, but if you're gonna talk shit, I'll talk a little back.
Yeah,
but
and that's understandable.
Far as how he played, Cass didn't play bad. It was the bad matchup for him that he said it would be because it was Wood Elves, and they just really capitalised on their speed, agility, and did the business.
Yeah, and that's basically it. I mean, Wood Elves was such a bad matchup for him.
Rambo asked for a party invite.
Did he?
He's
Cass has messaged me. Hang on. I'll get Rambo back in. It's saying Cass is disconnected. I hope he don't think I've done that, because I haven't. Right, so we'll invite Rambo again. I'll have to gamer tag him, just bear with me. But like I said, it's all a bit of banter, but I can see why his emotions would be running high, because obviously this is, I think, Alex, I'm sure this is the fourth time this has happened to him. And I think all of us would be annoyed and frustrated. Because, to be honest, every time he's actually played, it's the same old thing. He hasn't been able to get the removals, and if you don't get the removals when you're a kill team, and that's what you're built to do, then you're gonna struggle. Yeah. And it's just unfortunate, that it happened again, and it just seems to be happening at the same point. And like I say, it's not good going out the first round, as obviously we all know. I mean, I've been out the first round, obviously you have, and others have.
Yeah.
But the thing is, it must be even worse when there's money involved to go out, consistently at that spot.
Thanks.
No worries, Rambo. So it is.
I literally could not hear a word Cass was saying.
Apart from he wanted to meet me in real life to beat me up, Rambo.
Oh really?
Yeah. What are the odds of that happening?
Oh,
Just bear.
I'm not going to say anything. He'll try and beat me up.
Oh, we're all going to get beaten up,
right,
mate.
okay. Cool. He wants to come back into the chat, so I'm going to try. I mean, I presume people want to be back in the chat. See if he'll, be able to have his say.
I want to hear him. I mean, he's going to end up with a list like Santa of kids he needs to beat up. But yeah, let's do this.
I would if. Oh shit! Where is it? Oh shit!
But yeah, what I was saying before I left is Glasshammer got 16 defender stumbles and 4 skulls.
Yeah, his blocking dice actually were pretty good, weren't they?
4 skulls, 4 both down, 12 push, 16 stumbles and 6 pows.
Right.
As a push is both a 3 and a 4 essentially. 16 5s is ridiculous.
So what you're saying then, I didn't get that. So what you're saying is the Woodies had really good blocking dice.
Yeah, they had really good
Very
blocking
good
dice. I don't remember many skulls at all.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
I mean,
Hello. I don't know. I
I
don't know what happened there, B.
I don't know. He just said you disconnected.
Yeah.
So he'd left or something.
Yeah,
so
I
that's
don't-
why he sent you a
yeah.
message.
Yeah,
Has he muted me?
I probably disconnected at a good time, to be perfectly honest. But
Right. Okay. Well, it's
all of that.
emotions, and as I said to the guys, I mean, this is probably about the third or fourth time you've felt one thing, and I said all the rest of us we'd be annoyed as well. I know I would be, because most of the time
shit happens. Mate. Shit happens.
The thing is, you haven't really. I can't remember you doing anything wrong in any of them games either when you've been knocked out. That's the thing. If it was something like you played poorly or something, you could say, you know what, that's my bad, but you haven't. And it's just annoying because, you know.
I think that's the first game. I think against Glasshammer just there. I think that's the first game that I've been outplayed. He played beautifully. He really did play well. He played
Can you guys
ultra
hear me?
aggressively.
We can, Rambo,
Bearing in
yes.
mind every key.
Can you
every-
ask Cass
every
if he's got me
key
muted?
move he
Because I
went
cannot
for,
hear a word
like,
he's
he
saying.
threw about 3 or 4 1 dice blocks on the bounce and
Right.
was hitting pals for fun. You know, and he was ultra aggressive, and it paid off big time. You know, so I can't fault the way he played. His team is a meta build, you know, it really is. He don't give a he screens his decent players with loners because no one gives a fuck about losing loners.
Yep.
I think his team is a really beardy build, but it's allowed.
Yep.
You know, it's ironically it's the type of team that wouldn't be allowed in Fumble. In,
Oh, right,
you know, in a
okay.
place like Fumble, it would be dismissed and frowned upon. It wouldn't be allowed because it's a meta build. And I knew I was going to struggle against this meta build. Glasshammer knows how to play.
Yeah.
I don't know why he potatoed.
We was
you
like,
know-
I was like, wow, you've just given Cass the win. I that's how strongly I thought, because it was just suicidal
but
and
even-
you punished him.
yeah.
But he did, then he
but
got a
even
bit
that, you
fortunate.
know, I was just swimming through mud the whole game. It was one of those games where I couldn't get any attrition going. When he zapped and, you know,
Yeah.
killed my ball carrier, which
Yeah.
was massive,
It was.
huge. You know, even a stun there.
Yeah.
Bearing in mind I was wizard baiting him a little bit as well. I knew, you know, if I wanted him to get
Yeah.
shot of his wizard early, and then basically I was going to resort to plan A. I was going to ground and pound.
Yeah.
You know, and hopefully dish out. But bearing in mind, I couldn't. Not only could I not gain access to one of his key players, but I just couldn't hurt him. He apothecaried his catcher, which was exactly the right thing to do. So, you know, on balance, yeah, he played really well. I knew I was going to struggle this game. You know, I would much rather face another kill squad all day.
Yeah.
I know how to play against kill
Yeah.
squads.
And your
I
team's
don't-
built
you
to
know,
kill teams, though, isn't it? Your team is
Yeah,
built.
I wasn't
more.
particularly happy with my build, to be honest. You know, but shit happens through the season, especially if you're not a cheating bastard. You know, I think Hunter made a comment about me getting loads of concessions. He needs to recheck his facts, because I actually don't get a lot of concession victories at all, nowhere near as much as other people. And we know what happens on here. We know that people create other accounts. We know that, you know, friends are helping each other out, and there's no real way to trace it unless someone's stupid enough to say something. And I'm not suggesting for a second Glasshammer or anyone else is doing that, not even toss bags like fucking space wank job, you know, but
Excellent.
you know,
Really nailed that one.
but yeah, so, you know, at the end of the day, yeah, I think Glasshammer should, you know, I think he'll take some stopping.
Yeah.
throughout,
Just quickly, Cass, have you got Rambo on mute? Rambo's saying, has Cass muted me? I wouldn't have thought you would have done, but
No, I don't think so.
No.
I don't think so.
Honestly, can't hear a word he's saying.
I don't know why then. But
Whether he's blocked me or not, I don't know.
yeah,
I
it's
feel
probably
missing out
Rambo.
on some comedy gold.
Yeah, you'll have to watch
Why
it
would I
back.
mute?
But
I don't know. Just saying, you know, you're asking is he muted? You've asked him and he's saying no, so I don't know. But yeah,
No,
Glass is a class
no,
act. It was a bad matchup for you. I mean the other two thought you'd win it. They thought you were a good coach, you'll get it done. I was like, well, he is, but that's a bad matchup. Wood Elves is a bad matchup for you, and I think at the end of the day, Glass played well, like you said. You played well, he played well. It's just that, you know, Wood is they can score from anywhere.
I can't blame the dice. You know, it wasn't the fact that I had bad dice. The only dice that let me down really was the removal dice. You know, if I'd got a couple of early attrition hits in, then it may have been a little bit different. But
Yeah.
whenever you're playing any elf team, if you're setting up in the second half and you know, the elf team has got 11 players, you're in trouble.
Yeah.
You know, especially if you're a bash team, things haven't gone to plan. So, you know, hey, it's one of those things. And do you know what? I'm happy to have made the finals again. My time will come. Of that I have no doubt. I'm evolving as a player. You know, up till recently, I haven't cared about team value, and I've played a particular way. But you know, other people are improving around me, so I've got to improve a little bit. I'm probably going to port back to the PS4, to be honest.
Right.
Because I'm a little bit sick of a few people on the Xbox.
Right.
It's just all a little bit distasteful. And one thing that I've very obviously me and Space have got a bit of history, but I've never taken a great deal of joy in somebody else's misfortune. So you know, yeah, that's it's just a bit cunty if you ask me. But there we go. It's one of those things. So.
Yeah, I mean, I can see what you're saying, but like we've had discussions before, when you play the heel, people are gonna be, you know, they're gonna do it.
No, it's not. No, it's beyond playing the heel here. We just don't fucking like each other, and we're not going to like each other.
I don't mind you. I don't really care.
I think you're a prick. So,
oh,
you know, go figure.
You're going to hurt my feelings with this kind of words.
Yeah, do you know what? Fucking keyboard warrior bollocks, giving it the big bollocks over
That's
the
what you're
internet,
doing, mate.
whatever,
I think you're getting
whatever,
deeply
mate.
confused.
No.
All right.
So, yeah. Do you know what? You need to shut the fuck up. You really do. So.
Okay. Or.
Well, yeah, or nothing. But you know, that's
Exactly, it's
you
nothing.
just need
Like-
to shut the fuck up because you're a cock.
Excellent. Ah, brilliant. You're fucking nailing this, aren't you?
Yeah, well, mate, you know, whatever. I'm just telling it as I see it. You know what? You know, I don't. Yeah. Why am I wasting my time with this cock? Fucking hell. I'd rather speak to you, Bernie. So, to be honest.
All right, well, you know,
I think that's a
I'm just staying out of it. You lot are obviously having a. But all I'm gonna say is, like I say, unlucky again, mate. You know, I feel for you. And I know it was a hard matchup for you because, like I said, Glastonbury, like you've already said, played well. I think losing your sure hands piece, like from the Wizard, that was really unlucky. And also Apothecary didn't work as well. And I think when he did get the ball off you, it was because he had the strip ball, didn't he? I think that's what. And then he got a few bounces, and he played well. He played very aggressive. You know, and like I said, there's no shame losing to. No shame losing to Glasshammer because, like I said, he's a class act. You know, he's got two.
He played absolutely brilliant, and do you know what? He actually messaged me first straight after the game saying I was really lucky, mate, and I'm like, no, don't be daft. You weren't lucky. You know, mate, I can be a prick, right? But I'm an honest prick, and I know when I've been outplayed. And tonight, I've just been outplayed. You know, and it's one of those things. And what I should have, I'm gonna block Space Magic now. I should have muted him from the beginning. Not really got involved.
Why?
You know, it's clear we don't.
What
like
exactly
each other,
have I
so,
done that's offended you so much?
It's one of those things. So he can say what he likes now because I've muted twat.
Oh,
so,
amazing.
But
Taking the high
Bernie,
ground.
Yep.
yeah, it's I hope Glasshammer goes on and wins it. And do you know what? He actually, during the course of the game, I'm thinking, fucking hell, maybe I should give Wood Elves a try, you know, and play him ultra aggressively.
I tell you what, that'd be good to watch. That would be good to watch, to be fair.
Yeah, I loved the way he played him. You know, sort of out aggressing the aggressor in me, you know, and it was. Yeah, it made the defeat more palatable. Do you know what I mean? But
yeah,
I think I'm going to learn a lot from that defeat. So and hopefully come out a better Blood Bowl.
I mean, that's
player
it.
for
We all learn. I mean, the other thing as well I said on the I think at the beginning of the show is that this Wood Elf team is undefeated. He's not lost any game with this team. So there's pointers there that this was never going to be an easy game. Very good coach, never lost a game with them. He had inducements, what he used well, and like I said, it was just. Like you said, when you had 11 players for the second half, you had you was always going to struggle, and then obviously he was 1-0 up. The defense blitz came, and that was basically it. The defense blitz was the final coffin, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah, that was and you know, there was no way back from that. As soon as I went 2-0 down, although I didn't want to give up.
No.
Because I don't like to give up, but I knew I was fucked basically.
yeah. I mean, it's always.
So,
I mean, like it's always funny though, because like when I'm a bash team and I play against Wood Elves, they always seem to Skaven, they always seem to get a defense blitz on me. I don't know what it is. It seems like if you play Bash, you're always going to get defense blitz against you. But and against what else is the worst thing, isn't it? Because they're so fast, and it is what it is, and unfortunately,
But I can take a lot from this season. I did get one monkey off my back.
You beat me. Yeah.
You must have misclicked in the second half with your ball center. I don't know why you didn't dodge out with him.
No, I misclicked on the overtime. I misclicked. I was supposed to surf your leader, and I misclicked onto the wrong square. That's why I retreated, and I'd lost the game.
Ah, right.
But as I said,
you did make an error in your ball center when you tried to minus 2D blitz out. But other than that, that was a touch and go game.
Yeah, but the thing is,
so
it is what it is. I mean, like I said, you're a good player, so like I said, there's no shame losing to you. The way I looked at it is, it was a bad matchup for me, because your team was built to kill. My team really wasn't, and I misclicked. So if I misclick, it's my own fault, and you was good enough to beat me. So that's just the way it is. If I make a mistake like that, I deserve to be punished, and that's the way it is. I mean, luckily for me, it was role reversal on the PS4. I went to overtime, he had the wizard, and I beat him, so I made the money, and I'm still in the PS4. So I learned from the mistakes I made against yourself. Like, hey, click on the right fucking square, you idiot. And, it is what it is. When you've got good coaches against each other, sometimes it comes down to one or two key pieces, or someone like me, and that's just the way it is. And like I say, it's always hard. And I think, I know people have said about the Xbox not being very good, but I think the standards got a lot higher. You've got Drick, you've got Captain Gargo coming back. You've got people like Rambo, who's just starting to improve so much. I mean, he won it last season.
Rambo's amazing.
He's in again with his Kislev.
I've always said, and when we've talked before, I don't know why Rambo's muted, but I think Rambo, pound for pound, is probably one of the best players on the Xbox.
Yeah.
Space Magic is a good player. There's no question about that. An exceptionally good player, probably better than me. We've just got the history, and
it's very kind.
Just for the record, I can't take the piss like he can. I'm not that type of guy. I'm not the best talker online or anything. So it's best off just avoiding the conflict really. And I sort of regret a little bit doing what I did, but do you know what? I tuned into.
It's not a problem. I haven't taken it personally.
Somebody taking absolute joy in somebody else going out is just fucking anal.
I don't actually remember.
Yeah, Rambo Drick is an amazing player. Hunter's a really good player as well.
Yep.
You got a bunch of good players on the Xbox. I actually think I'm out for this season because I've had 6 concessions. So I haven't been removed yet, but I'm sure that Hunter will be all over that after listening to this.
No, it won't, because of that. So, we just do it regardless. It doesn't matter who it is.
No,
that's
fine.
Because
I must admit, I thought that. Well, I'm on 6. So I've had 4 crashes. I've had 2 retirement quits as well. But I've had 4 crashes, and I thought it was the same as the PS4 where you were allowed 6.
No.
So no, it's 5. So to be honest, mate, I'm a bit done with the Xbox. This will be my last season.
Right.
I'm going to switch over. I'm going to stick with the PS4 because I just get on with the community. I like a lot of the guys over there, and I think first and foremost I want to enjoy this game. So and also I'm actually going to make a run on the PC as well. My sons have got shiny new graphics cards.
You said
so. I'm going to make a run on the PC as well, and I get to play with people like Jimmy and that who I get on exceptionally well with. So
that'd be good match to watch.
I have a lot of friends out on Facebook, and I'm on Facebook on Blood Bowl. Sometimes I don't do myself any favors by letting my sort of emotions sort of run my mouth, But I'm a little bit sick of the Xbox, to be perfectly honest. I don't want appreciation for bringing publicity or anything, but when you got a bunch of guys just wanting to watch you fail. That doesn't happen on the PS4. The alumni chat, it's really, really good, and people are pretty chilled out in there. So I think it's time for me to port back to PS4 and stick with that.
Well, you've got a nice tag in UC you can take care of. because they're basically ruling the PS4. At the moment.
Yeah, I do love hunting league members, you know. So
So,
yeah, that
that'll
should be
keep you happy.
bit of fun.
You'll be able to
Yeah,
kick
no,
ass.
it's all, it's, you know, and it's all like WWE in it, you know.
Yeah.
And I think what I did with Space is it's sort of it's stepping away from the role, you know, and it's becoming personal.
Right.
You know, he mentioned my martial art. I know fuck all about Space, so clearly he must have done his research into me, which I probably should take as a compliment, really, shouldn't I?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. You know, but
you know, and
I saw you on the Blood Bowl community ages ago. You're not going to hear that, but that's how I know.
yeah, he said he saw you on he saw you on the Blood Bowl community a while ago. I don't know if that makes any sense to you.
no, I'm Fumble maybe a couple of years ago. I've maybe
Right.
put on a bit here, bit
I
there.
don't know then.
But yeah. Anyway, whatever.
Yeah.
You know, it's it
is
is
what
it is what it is. But
Yeah.
So and yeah, thanks for inviting me on, Bernie.
No worries,
my
mate, no
apologies
worries.
for getting a bit.
It's all right. I mean,
Do you know what?
I can
Keyboard
understand
warrior-ish.
it.
It's just anal, isn't it?
I can
It's just
understand why you're
anal.
annoyed.
I apologise for doing that. I shouldn't
It's
have
all
done
right.
it. So
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I was thinking, shall I send you into chat, because I would be a bit peeved off. Because, like I said, this. I mean, I know it's not big money, but it's just a point of you think you've got to get the monkey off the back. I
it's
mean,
nothing.
do you know what I mean?
Bernie, it's nothing to do with the money.
But it's like,
it's
you know,
nothing to do with the money.
When you're getting knocked out the same, you know, leg, and you're thinking, what
Yeah,
else can I
yeah.
do? You know, there's not much more I can do. And last time I did play well, I'm not saying he didn't, but to me, I'm like, fucking hell, am I ever going to get past it? You've got to keep positive, aren't you? And it's just, I don't know, it just would frustrate me.
No,
And
it's
I
not.
couldn't-
It's nothing to do with the money, mate. It's you know, I earn enough. Thank you very much. I do
Yeah.
all right. I play Blood Bowl primarily because I love the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I will win a Champions League event at some point.
Yeah.
That I have no doubt. It may take me a little while, but you know, yeah. Above all else, I've got to enjoy it. And
Yeah, that's
when
important.
I caught the tail end of, do you know what? It just, ironically, I'm not upset about the result at all.
Right.
Glasshammer was class, you know, prior to the match, during the match, after
Yeah.
the match.
Mhm.
Class act. I can't fault him. Can't fault him. I lost to the better man. What I can't stomach is the space magics of the world that just take absolute joy, you know, out of other people's results when, you know, he can get past the first round and then
I don't
you
ever
know,
remember
gives it the
doing
mocking
this.
bollocks.
This is weird.
Yeah, you know, and that's really why I'm saying he needed to shut the fuck up, because it's just fucking no need. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
No need. But anyway, there we go.
Well,
I'm gonna leave you to it, Bernie.
All
Thank
right,
you
mate.
very much for inviting
not
me
a
on.
problem, buddy.
Always a pleasure to speak to you, mate.
Cheers,
so
buddy. You too.
and I will catch you over in PS4 land.
You certainly will. You go and kill some UC players for me.
Will do, mate.
All
Speak
right,
to you
buddy.
soon. Cheers,
See
mate.
you soon. Bye bye. All right, so that was Carlson Cast there, giving us an exclusive of obviously what happened in his game. He's obviously turned around and said Glasshammer was the better. Well, played very well, and it'll be interesting to see if he does take the challenge of being Wood Elves. But there you go. I've still got Space with me. Did you want to say anything?
I'm still here.
And Rambo's still here as well. Did you want to say anything about that, Space? I mean, obviously he muted you.
He seems very annoyed at me, which I don't actually remember taking any particular joy in his exit, but I don't mind being a focal point for frustration if that's what it is.
Yeah, I think
You can be the
there's-
news.
Did I say anything out of taste in regards to his loss? I don't think so. I'm usually pretty impartial when we do these things.
Yeah, I mean, I can't remember. I mean, we were just talking about loads of crazy shit, wasn't we? So
Yeah, I mean,
you know.
I think like me and Rambo were chatting about it because obviously we weren't really involved in that. And we was like 90% just guy talk, wasn't it?
It was. Yeah, it
I
was.
spent most of the time making jokes at Rambo's expense, if anything. Rambo should be pissed at me.
Yeah, well, that's it. Well, he was taking the mick out of Rambo. He was taking the mick out of me, and that's what it was. I like shit. We haven't really talked
And
about
out
the Blood Bowl.
taking the mick out myself. Like I don't
Banter is
mind if he's
banter.
particularly pissed about it, but I don't think it's necessarily founded. And I actually have no ill will towards him, other than I do have a quick mind for retorts, and maybe that's frustrating if your gimmick is talking smack.
Yeah,
Yeah, if you're outwitted and you pride yourself on wit, it's always going to go down badly.
yeah. I don't know. I just I can appreciate he's going to be quite annoyed, obviously, because
Yeah.
when you consistently go out the same place, you've got to be annoyed. I mean, maybe it's not about the money, but
He did better than me. Like,
Yeah.
there's no denying that. He finishes higher. Like,
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't really get his frustration with me. If we want to go on that, but
mm.
whatever. Unless you've got an opinion on it.
Pass.
No, I don't know. I don't know. Obviously, things have been said, or I mean, I don't know if you two PM'd each other or what, but
Once ever, I think.
it is what it is. I suppose.
It's not like we don't have a backward and forth, unfortunately.
Yeah. I mean, all I've said, and I've said this to Cass before, is, he might disagree, but when you play the heel so well, people are gonna be happy if you lose, because you're the bad guy.
Well, I'm not particularly happy.
No, I'm
with
not. I'm not
Regan.
about.
I'm just.
Yeah, I'm not just.
I have
about
no
you.
opinion on it, which
No.
is a funny thing on it all. Like, I'm
Yeah.
completely impartial. Couldn't care either way.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying in general. Wasn't actually saying you. I was just saying, that's like it's in movies, isn't it? You always want the bad guy to die or lose or whatever. Don't you? In a movie, you don't cheer them on. And maybe that's why. But I don't
I
think.
don't know. I do a lot of the time.
I don't think anyone's
I mean, my
being
mentality
malicious over it.
is I love drawing against Cass because you get all the prestige on the group
Yeah.
and things of playing it.
Yeah,
Get people watching it and things. Like, I have no ill will towards a guy. I quite like him, in fact.
No,
I think he's very
none.
witty and he makes me laugh.
yeah. Well, I mean,
So, yeah.
that's it, isn't it? It is what it is, and he obviously thinks he's been.
The only thing that I personally don't like is the whole real life thing. I'm not a fan of that. Like, when people go, if I see you in real life or whatever, I'm not a big fan of that. Also, I'm not the kind of person that'll get intimidated, so you can see me in real life if you want.
Yeah. You're a bit of a big lad, aren't you? So,
Wait, you've been talking to Laura again?
yeah. She paid me some money to
The
say what
iguana.
I have on her.
Yeah, that's what I call it, Rambo. Not because of the scales, though. I don't have a skin condition.
I don't know,
Yeah, it's a colour.
but there you go.
Yeah.
So,
It's the spines.
yeah, I'm not even getting into this. But let's just have a look at what it looks like now. Just coal miners and the green waves to go then, and that'll be the winner plays you, Rambo. Do you want the dwarfs or do you want the necro?
Yeah, it's really up for grabs now, isn't it?
I want the
But
necro, I
It
don't
is
wanna go
literally
near
anybody's
dwarfs.
game.
Yeah.
I think Mouthy Barbecue's dwarfs would kill me.
He's a good player. Definitely a good player.
It's just his team, just terrific. Like a movement 8 runner. I think he'll just put me out of the game. Rapid.
Possibly. I don't know. It's gonna be a tough one.
You can outmaneuver him and stuff, though, isn't it? It'd be a very similar game to, I think, when we played. Like, if he doesn't make the removals and you play
Yeah, I
well,
suppose.
you can just make a lot of breakout plays.
Yeah, I'm just hoping that he gets put out by the Necros. I fancy my chance against Necros more.
Yeah. He's quite. He plays very
I think
aggressive.
I've got
Just a necro guy. Very aggressive. So
I think I beat the Green Wave just at the end of the season there as well with my Kislev, so
Yeah.
just going to double check. But if that's the case, I'll be a bit more confident.
I think the Enarion Swedes versus Goth Rockers will be an absolute brilliant match, and obviously yours will be good as well. It'll be interesting to see who we get. I don't know.
take it back. It was my Nurgle team that drew with him.
Right. Okay. Well, just slightly different there then.
Yeah, completely different playstyle.
Yeah.
But
But I mean,
no,
after
I would prefer to play the
the
Necro.
first round, I did say on stream that I thought it was a Glasshammer Rambo final, and you're both still in it. So
You did?
I'm going to stick with that. So
Yeah,
I
you've
mean,
done
I
well
thought
on
it was
the
gonna be,
predictions, haven't you?
Yeah, you're doing well. I mean, like I said. But there we go. We will see. But it's all to play with. Another big gun goes out. Another big gun progresses. It's always going to happen. And that is that. So congratulations to Glasshammer and obviously the Goth Rockers as
Well done, mate.
They both made money.
Well played.
As obviously yourself. And I guess
Thank you.
well we'll see. We'll see what happens in the next round. Do we know when this game has to be played? Coal Miners and the Green Wave. Do we know when it has to be played? Anyone know?
It's soon, isn't it? I'm sure. Like,
I think we were
Facebook
talking
date
about
was going
playing
up.
it. It's yeah. I think
Wasn't it
Nathan
have
was
to be
struggling
done by
get
the
a hold of him.
22nd or something? Or am I making that up in my head? I don't know what day
That
it
was
is
the
now.
last round.
I know,
Was it?
I think you've caught us up though, because
This one's just been rapid.
Yeah, we played 3 games in like 24-hour period, but the last game typical couldn't get played till tomorrow, so that held us all back. Or we could have had an outside chance of a Christmas final, but that's not going to happen now. But yeah, our last game on the PS4 is tomorrow, so then we'll have our semi-finalists. But yeah, it'll be good. So well played to Glasshammer, he played extremely well, and well played to Kaz. Unlucky.
Yeah, it was a good game.
Yep.
It was a good game.
Yeah,
It's
it was
just-
fun to watch.
It's just the way it goes, isn't it? Thanks, obviously, for Rambo and Space for being hilarious as always, and it's good to have Rambo
We
on
need
as
it.
well. It was a complete car crash. You know, I don't know how much blood we talked
This
about.
this is a good 3-man team. I think
It
this
is.
should be the future.
It should be. Yeah,
This is money. We could make
May-
at
may-
least a couple of quid.
maybe.
What was it you called it before? 2Ds and Lee?
Yeah.
Lee and the double
maybe,
Ds.
maybe when the playoff draw's done and you two actually draw each other again for the first round, maybe you two can play the game and I'll
Yeah.
just listen in as you all
Yeah.
rage at each other. You know. And,
Yeah, I mean, maybe you should
Winning.
just play it live chat. Like, you can literally hear me having a breakdown, just slowly, just losing my mind.
I think that'd be comedy gold. I think we'd gone to win it, guys. I think we'd earn enough money to get a private jet. You know, to fly.
You know,
out Rambo's
space going
winnings.
crazy while I just cackle in the background. It would be, yeah, fantastic.
I think that sounds fantastic.
You can explain me through. You can walk me through your logic and like, oh, what I'm going to do here, Williams, is I'm going to run a guy down the pitch, and you're going to roll 2 sets of double downs.
Yeah, you see.
Hit my music.
Yeah, Rambo can see the future. You know.
He can.
Yeah, what's
He
going to
knows
happen
it.
here is you're going to call lightning, and it's just going to roll a 1 because, yeah.
I like ones. They're great.
Well, you do. You got first
Well, I
round,
mean-
don't you? That's a 1.
It's what kills him every time.
It does.
1's his number. He is number 1.
Stop rolling ones. Glasshammer's just said, cheers guys, Orcs have the edge next round. 3 mighty blow tackle.
Yeah.
He's been laid
Yeah,
off
that's it. Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
tough
Hero
game,
Jones,
that is.
he's a good player.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah,
And
he's quietly seems to do well for himself.
I think
Well, I played him, yesterday? 2
Yeah.
days ago? 2 days ago. On the current league.
Mm.
And, yeah, he's very, very good.
Yeah.
Very nice.
But he does appear like in this tournament that like Agi teams are winning out a lot against Bash teams, isn't it?
Mm.
It seems to be. Maybe that'll solve your whole chaos problem. Is like the Agi teams are just doing really well, and maybe that'll inspire more people to play something different.
The thing is, though...
You never know.
The thing is, though, agility teams always do well. I mean, Rambo was the first person to win with a kill team, ever. So it's not like it's not like it's a new thing. You know, agility teams
Yeah,
always
it's
seem
just
to-
the league part that's unappealing
Yeah.
sometimes, isn't it? As an
Yeah.
Agi team,
Yeah.
you're going, oh fuck me, this is a long slog. But once you get to knockout games, Agi teams, you just do have a better chance because you need, smaller roles and stuff.
Yeah. So, you know...
To be honest,
it's
something I
nothing
noticed
new.
as well is, like, playing Minergal, like, playing through that entire playoff competition was kind of a mediocre feeling. Playing with Kislev just feels phenomenal when you're playing.
Yeah.
Like, it's brilliant fun playing with a team where you're not just
It's an achievement.
dictating,
I think,
need to
go,
punch
oh,
you, I need to punch you.
Yeah. Well, it's something
It's nice
other than
being
2
able to-
dice blocks. You get excited.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's engaging.
It's interesting because, like, I mean, I think Cass has said this before when people say to him, like, Chaos are easy mode. But the thing is, Chaos have never won. They've never won it. So it can't be that easy, can it? Is what I'm trying to say. I mean,
See,
you know, it's...
don't say things like that, because it's stuff like that that makes me go them.
Yeah, but the
I mean,
thing
you said
is...
no one had ever won with a kill team.
No, but what... That's the...
Yeah, well, because I said easy mode, isn't it? And maybe should I amend it that if on average dice, they can be complete easy mode. They can just because they have the ability just to batter everybody, don't they? Just literally batter everybody. You know.
I mean, you got very unlucky with your armor breaks against me. Like, you beat the snot out of my players, and they just armor held for the first time in their short lives.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we've been through that. You weren't lucky to win that, though. I just played too passively for 4 turns, and the worst thing that could happen did happen, and then I lost.
Yeah.
Like that.
I didn't
That was on
understand
me.
why
I
you
mean,
were holding back. I took that.
I had a plan, but you know.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't matter now because it wasn't the wrong plan because I didn't play it right. So
So there you go. I mean, it was for the first 4 turns. He was just stuck with fear of playing the mighty Rambo. That's what cost him.
I was crippled with fear.
Yep. The terrifying guy that is me. All those
It is.
repressed
You
memories and flashbacks.
The world's angriest cherub.
Hear me roar.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Meow.
I don't know. So we are done.
On that bombshell.
Yeah, Rambo's going to eat a haggis. I guess Space is going to stroke his iguana.
That's racist.
It's not racist at all. After the shit
And
you
as
said in
a
the
parting
stream,
shot, let's.
after the shit you said in the stream about killing children and shit, I think
I never
that's
said I'd kill a child.
I'm sure you did.
We're monsters.
What's this weed business?
Apparently
What's
I
this
am.
weed business?
Apparently I am.
You're a monster by association, Bernie.
Oh, thanks. Yeah,
By
You are.
association.
drag me into it, lads. Drag me into it. Typical. But it's been a pleasure, guys. It's been a pleasure.
It's been fun.
Thanks for having us.
It's been emotional.
It has. It has. It has been emotional. I feel a lot more pressure. I feel, I've been saying Chaos have never won anything, and people keep saying it's easy mode, and I feel like I've got to win shit now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you probably just will though, because
So I don't know. I didn't hear very wide of that. That seemed very whispery, like a bit of
Yeah, it seemed distant.
It did, didn't it? Like he was.
I'm
But
a
no,
distant person.
You need that title of being the first one to win with Chaos. You need it.
Yeah. I think I need a lot of luck, but I'm happy with my team. It's
Nah,
nice and
you're
balanced.
almost there. Almost there.
So I'm sure if I pay the right people, we'll get a championship one day. What a Rambo.
Yeah.
So,
Just remember, voodoo.
absolutely.
Works a
Voodoo.
treat.
I will. Anyway,
Voodoo, cut break cables.
thanks for the people in Twitch who've been keeping us busy. So thank you very much for all that. And obviously, like I said, thank you to you two guys. We're going to have to do this again. It's been hilarious.
Yes.
And,
Yeah.
and hopefully Space won't upset any more players. Because it's starting to get...
By doing nothing,
It's
by
starting
having retorts. How dare you have an answer to my insults? I'm going!
I think I think this Space man. I mean, I don't know about you, Rambo. That's a few people who's upset now. I mean, I think even Rambo was saying
He's just a Marmite kind of guy, isn't he?
Yeah, I think I mean,
Am I?
I mean, them nasty messages he sent you, Rambo, when you schooled him in that Nagel and
Yeah,
Necro
I mean,
game.
I've still got the
that was
screenshots. I mean,
shocking.
I literally sent you no
flipping
messages.
a coin.
This is lying for attention. This is
not.
ridiculous.
What was the last message I ever got from Space?
Oh, what is this, Bernie? If Kaz is
well-
on, I have to be built up as some kind of bad guy. Is this the new thing?
You're the new bad guy. You're the new
Right.
bad guy.
The last thing that Space ever sent to me, the last 3 messages were, I've seen these rules before. Honestly, fuck
Yeah.
this game. It's
Yeah.
how the game likes to test my sanity. Angry
Yeah.
face, lol, GG.
Yeah, the lol GG because there's still one. Just for the record. But to be fair, Rambo, in all our games, right, that's the first time I've ever done that, and I even had a conversation with you saying, like, I'm starting to get reduced to that kind of stress.
So
It's just amazing.
Brave.
All our games I get the
Base.
life thumped out of me, except the ones that matter.
that's the ones you got to win, though, isn't it? It don't matter about the rest. You just got to get to the playoffs and then just get it done there.
Yeah, I'm
but
never going to get it done there, Bernie.
You will. You
No,
just
I know as long as
Never.
Trevor
Rambo.
keeps... As long as we
Play
keep
Rambo.
getting, matched round 1 from Mr. Tizzle you might want to have a quiet word in his ear.
Yeah,
Snip
it's,
some break
Yeah.
cables.
it's Tizabizzle's fault, isn't it?
No, I'm well up for always being matched up, like, round 1 with you forever, Rambo. Like, we're just going to do this dance forever. I'm well into
don't
it.
want to.
And I'm just going to keep
It's
going
the
out to
fear
the
in
point
me.
that even I find it funny that, like, I'm putting money on you to win against me. That's what I'm going to start doing.
Like, I don't think Ladbrokes would take money on that. I don't think they accept Blood Bowl as an actual sport.
Bullshit. I mean, I don't know, Rambo. I'm not Scottish, so I've never stepped foot in a Ladbrokes. You know what I mean?
Sorry. What do you have, Weatherby's?
There'll be a nice Costa next door to Ladbrokes. I'll go in.
Yeah, I'm sorry. They don't accept your upper class sports. Like you can't bet on polo and lacrosse.
This is a common misconception. I could not be more common. From a fucking estate. Most of my family's died of alcoholism. This is bullshit. I'm not posh.
You have an iguana.
Yeah, to be fair, you've got an iguana.
Yeah, that's true.
To be fair though, a lot of people in
It doesn't
Hull got
instantly
iguanas.
make my house any less shit, though. Do you know what I mean?
A lot
I
of,
mean,
a
the
lot-
money you spent on that iguana, you could have a nice house.
Yeah. I don't know.
You can buy a house for £30. I suppose you can in Scotland, though, can't you? Probably get 6.
Fuck, you beat me to it.
You probably have an estate.
In Leicester, you could be the king of the estate. Like,
Yeah.
you could dole out taxis to the peasantry. It'd be great.
I would be mayor. I'd be king.
What are
Give you a
doing?
sash and a crown.
I could buy 1,000 prostitutes.
Possibly.
You've only got so many family members, though. You'd have to go for a couple twice.
Yeah, that's because most of them are dead.
Stop pulling that card.
Yeah.
I'm so good at this, aren't I? Right, it's been brilliant.
Yeah.
Let's let Bernie go before he dies of old
I'm going
age.
to bed.
Yeah, that's fine. That's no problem. Right, we're going, guys, before we get ourselves into more trouble.
Goodbye.
So thanks, Rambo.
Bye.
Thanks, Space. Well played, Glass.
You're welcome,
Well played,
always a
Cass.
pleasure.
And
Thank
we'll
you.
see you
Yep.
on the next show, whenever that may be. And happy Christmas, everybody. I'll get that in as well before we go.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
Bar humbug.
Oh, well, you would say that, wouldn't you? I don't know.
Yeah.